There we go. And again, it's Sunlust, of course. We still can't really get a suck together as Dune Robot is still on his gracious break, as I will say. But we still have Hex with us, which is always wonderful. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great today. Thank you very much.
That's good. That's really good.
I'm
Okay,
in such a
so
good mood. I don't know why. I'm just so hype.
it's because Sunlust. Because
I
you
know,
love
but
Sunlust now.
I've done so. Yeah, I love Sunlust now. Like, it's weird for people listening because 2 weeks ago I was still just like, I don't fucking know what Sunlust is. Just like Laser's favorite one. I don't know. I've never played it. Now I know all about it. So it's
Yeah,
like
let me
I'm
explain that one.
in.
Let me explain that one.
Don't
So
no don't say too much. I'll say what I did because I don't want to like give away shit. So basically I went off and played Sunlust as well because Laser was having such a hard time with the maps. And I wanted to be more involved because I hated that, it was great that we interact with the chat, but it's like two different shows at once where Laser's trying to play the game and we're just sort of chatting and it's not really related. So I wanted to get more involved with Laser and help him. I wanted to like be like, yeah, let's do this. Let me try and give him some tips. But I can't do that if I don't know the maps or the WAD.
yeah,
So I actually
so
went
to
and played it.
translate, he basically had a manic episode and played like all of Sunlust in like a week or so. How long was it? It was like
Yes.
three.
Yes, it was within a week. Yeah, it was in a week. I just fucking banged it out like madness. And now I technically know more about all the future maps than Laser does. And how fucking weird is that? I could
No,
be the guy.
no.
I could be, dude. I surpassed you in knowledge of your own favorite word, dude. You got to hurry up, and catch up. No, but I like it because now when you get to the next map and the next map, no matter how hard it is, I know what's ahead, so I can sort of help you out and give you a guide and pointer. You've got moral support and you've got tips now. You got to, I'm going to help you out the best I can. I'm not just overlooking old as a funny guy in the back playing some fucking game and dying. No, I'm actually in it with you now. I'm trying to because I've been through it,
It's kind
so
of
I
funny
know.
hearing you try to describe it as like, oh, I surpassed you in your own WAD, like you had sex with my wife or something.
Yeah, but you always talk about how much you love Sunlust so much, and I never knew about the WOD. So all I knew about it was it's that WOD that Laser loves. It's all I ever associated with it was you. So now I get to associate with me and us rather than just you. It's our territory now, and it just feels like I've brought us a bit closer together because now we're in the same boat, sort of thing. We can work together in a way. I'm not just fucking not watching you, really, not really concentrating. I will be involved more now, and I'm fucking I'm pumped. Is there anyone in the chat right now? Still trying to do the tweet. Hang on.
We're just getting started right now.
All right. Yeah. It's that period. What do we call the period? Not incubation period. That's disease. The period where the first 5-10 minutes of any stream where you explain shit and there's no point explaining because people come in after that and then they ask what's going on. You have to explain all over again. We need a name for that period where nobody's there and we're pointlessly explaining when we're gonna have to do it
It's the
again.
exposition to nobody, so the X
Yeah,
nosician.
the empty explanation, empty exposition period.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the X nosician.
the exposition period. There you
The
go.
X
That's
nosician, because
we're
no
still
one's here to
stuck in.
fucking hear it.
Exactly. And we just explain all that shit. And then everyone's be like, oh, what's going on? You said lost. We have to explain everything again. And it's like, oh, well, never mind. They won't know
We
then.
should
They
just
won't
sit
know
here
that
for
I know
5 minutes and
Sunlust.
make gorilla noises.
Oh,
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 oh.
and then like
And then
we
when
can actually like do the explanations after everyone shows up.
yeah. Well, we usually what we do is we start the call before we stream, like we get everything ready and we sort of chat for like 5-10 minutes. That should be the stream. That little chat that we do before we go live, that should be in the stream because by the time that 5-10 minute passes, then people come in the chat and we can actually talk about the stream. I think we should move to that more. Do
You want me to
something about
call
that.
you like the moment we start?
Well, we don't want to be unprepared, but I mean, like, oh no, let's save all the chat for this. Let's just start right fucking now, and any chat you want to chat, unless it's like something personal that we don't want to really put out publicly all the time. But usually it's just like idle chatter about the wars or whatever. So we should probably move more towards it. Let's just say like not entirely like everything in the stream, but like move more towards that, like change the balance a bit
Okay.
so that we don't have this problem where we start and we explain because we've already said all our chat and now we're just ready to start talking about the stream, but nobody's here to hear it. So let's do the idle chat at the beginning and nobody's fucking here, and then yeah, I think that would work.
You know what? I have AIDS, so let's play some Sunlust.
So AIDS, let's give you some alleviation of your AIDS by playing some gorgeous Rubik's mapping.
Please
Doesn't it
aims.
feel like I've joined your cult as well? Like you said to me earlier in the chat, like finally someone gets it or something like that. Someone understands.
It.
It's like
welcome to
someone understands me.
Welcome Hexa. Welcome Hexa. Welcome Hexa. Welcome Hexa.
I'm one of the brethren now. I've joined you, your family. I'm in the Laser family now. This is it. No, I'm totally with Laser all the way on this. The maps are beautiful. I never like slaughter stuff, but nor does he. But
I don't like
it
either,
has
but
a
like
real
you can do
balance
it right.
and mix.
Is the thing.
Yeah, it's slaughter, but it's not like just like and a fuck. What I hate is slaughter with no mind to it, like where it's just arenas, where it's just a big arena that's the whole map is designed for you to just kill everything. I like maps that are still an intricate map design that just so happen to have hundreds of monsters in it anyway.
Yeah.
Like it has a combination, not just a fucking big fucking battle arena with nothing in it, just a big empty arena to fight shit in. I fucking hate that. It's boring. I don't like it. But this is how you do shit right, and there's just so many pretty things in these maps. So many beautiful, there's little effects that are so impressive as well, like really impressive little effects. And then in general, just really nice light, really little flickering, flashing lights, the lights that go across the floor. I fucking, you know, ones where like
sequences
they go in a
great.
pattern.
Yeah, like
I love that shit.
Yeah, people
so
are getting
beautiful.
really good with those in like the current year actually. Getting like voodoo dolls to like go over fucking light triggers and shit.
Yes,
like
I noticed a lot of voodoo dolls as well. That's interesting. I don't know what half the purpose is.
It's like
before.
getting a fucking like it's like building a computer basically. It's just like building some shit like that. It's like a Rube Goldberg of old shit.
I mean, what I mean is, I know what the voodoo dolls are for. I mean, like, I know what they're for usually. I'm saying, like, his use of them in the maps. I find them if I no clip through, and I don't know what they're for in the particular maps. I don't know what they're intended for. Like, are they for me to die at a point, or it just does it trigger some sort of?
No, they're meant for like triggers. They're basically just meant
weird,
for like line triggers on conveyor belts.
Ah, interesting.
So you know how like one line can only do like one action at a time.
Yes.
With that, you can basically make like a multi-action line if you wanted to, or like a sequence, basically like a script. Like really fucking primitive script on a fucking conveyor belt.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna tweet out the link. Don't worry, I took my time because I'm so excited. I'm chatting, but here we are. I need to do like a tweet schedule thing or like a template. Can you do a template? I know you can do a scheduled tweet, but I want to do a thing where you could do like a draft, but it saves the draft as a constant, like a template you can always use every time, like an upload default on YouTube.
Yeah,
like
I know what you mean. You could just
default.
probably draft it and copy paste that. That's
I'm probably gonna have to do that. But because I always want to write the same thing. Join me live, Laser Inc. for another Laser and Sunlust stream, or suck, you know. I always have to write the same shit every time, and it's like putting out an advertisement. You want it to say the same thing because it's a professional way to do it. And yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to, I actually do that with my videos as well. I know I have YouTube upload defaults, but I actually do have a notepad document with like all the basics, like all the tags and shit, like a general template.
I've done that with stuff I've made too, just like edits I have to make like repeatedly so it's consistent.
Yeah, exactly. Consistency. Yeah. But no, we're out here, and no, we're gonna fucking do it. Dun, 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 dun. And the Rock goes, and Vin Diesel goes, and then Laser goes, oh, and then Joe Rogan goes, oh,
and then the girls just go, boing.
Oh.
Tomorrow you can fucking suck at shit because I'm thinking about Vin Diesel going, now.
Oh man. No, I'm excited though because, like I say, I'm going to be a lot more involved in this. Oh, you've already started. I didn't even fucking realise it. I thought we were still just sitting there on the title screen. All right, let's do this, man. Let's fucking do this. Let's get our asses in gear.
We got it.
So, okay, so I can actually talk a bit about the map here. I'm still going to interact with chat, obviously, but I'm going to be a lot more focused in the game and Joey's plight to beat the maps. So, you know, I've got a few pointers for this map now. I was reading this website, I don't know if you know, Laser, there's this guy who reviews WODs.
I think I've seen him like get retweeted.
Look up what it is. Hang on. I'm gonna see if I can find it right now so I can like give you a bit of a shout out. I think is it One Man Doom? I think it's One Man Doom. Yeah, it's One Man Doom. One Man Doom WOD reviews. This guy has reviewed so many public WODs that are quite, all like the CAC Award winners, all the famous ones, all the official ones. I've known this guy for a few years because he like did Epic 2, and I liked reading up like his review. He does like an in-depth critique and review of every single map as well as the WOD overall. I love that. So I go through that, looking at what this guy, he's clearly a seasoned player, so he knows what he's talking about. But he did Sunlust as well. So after I played it, I looked at his review of it, and I'm thinking maybe he'll also help towards giving some pointers in a little bit, especially with this map. Yeah.
So far, so good. I haven't died yet.
Yeah, you haven't even died yet. Well, there you go. It's that first time fluke. You know when you fuck up something and you give up, and then you come back the next time and you sort of kill it the first time until a point.
I know the bullshit's coming out right now.
Bullshit's coming up, but yeah, he mentioned something about the vial section, so it might help a little bit. I think he said, I will read it like word for word in a while when you get to it, but I think he says something like he actually killed 2 of them first before doing anything. Like he managed to kill them before running through to the other side. Yeah, killing the 2 front ones. I think somehow, I don't know how he did it, but we've got to play around with that. But last week,
I think I know what he's talking about. I'll try, but I don't know if I can get the pinkies out that quickly.
Yeah, that's the problem. They come out really fast. I think 2 weeks ago, last stream, you made it there with twice. You make it twice through the vial bit.
I made it through the vial bit. I finished the vial bit once. I made it through twice.
Yeah. Okay. But oh yeah, that was right. You died to that was a bad death, a stupid death, the pain elemental. But you technically made it. If it wasn't for a dumb mistake, you would have made it.
I would have made it. Yeah.
Proper.
And then the rest of it was just mopping up anyway.
Yeah, and then after that, you managed to get back there one single time afterwards. But that part where you died, where you got furthest with the barons and the
I had no idea what I was doing.
That is
my first time.
I know the maps now, and I can confirm that is the final bit. Once you do that bit, you just hit like a couple of skull switches, and you go up some steps and exit, and that's it. That is the last room. And I think that the WOD reviewer guy said the same thing as well. He tried to power through to the imps. This is what I told you to do. I think it's the best case of action. Just power through the imps. The revenants teleport in after the imps die or something, or more of them coming after. But if you create a hole with the imps to temporarily sit in for a few seconds, it might give you enough time for the barons to sort of like swarm in, so you get space to run around. You see what I mean? Like along the wall and around them, so you can get them in the middle of the room. Yeah, it's very tight, but it's doable. So I think you might have this. It's just the fact that you have to keep doing all this shit all over again that's fucking you up, because it's so much work getting back there to practice on it.
Yeah, that's the only problem. I just gotta get in the swing again. Fucking rockets already.
Hey,
shit, there's so many revenants left. I'm out of rockets.
Someone in chat said, imagine this on LCA. Did you have no fucking idea? But one day, you will. One day, I'm sure. Till then, we're just gonna see if Laser Ink can get his ass through it. And I believe you can. Honestly,
I'll be fine now.
Yeah, no, I mean the whole WOD, not just this map, but every map after every stream. You said like it would take like another year or whatever, but if we consistently did this like every 2 weeks, I think you would do this by like summer next year.
Yes, hey, the sun,
Yeah. The sun, Sunlust. You'll reach peak Sunlust when you reach the summer sun month.
Funny, there's actually like there's actually an extra WOD that Ribbit's released called Summer 69, which is basically like bonus features of Sunlust, like maps that didn't make the cut.
Oh, bonus maps. Oh, you gotta do them as well then.
Fuck you.
You've landed yourself in it now. You gotta do them as well.
Fuck you, I might.
And yeah, fuck you, I might, because I like it. Hey, don't forget, don't forget when we finish this, we gotta get him on as a guest on the podcast. Don't forget that. No, I'm serious. Reach out to him. I'm not fucking kidding. Like, send him a fucking email or a message or whatever socials he's on. I don't know. Like, I'm not even fucking around. Like, he might never answer, but like, I would go for it.
Did that cyber just target me? I couldn't even tell what was happening. Couldn't have, because all the revenants died.
I don't know, maybe. No, that happened too quick. I don't know. So yeah, we got a few people in the chat. Ultra Gamer is a big poopy head. Nice.
Yeah, that's fine.
Level submissions at Decino. What did Decino do? Level submissions. So people. Decino only plays vanilla. Yeah, obviously. But when you're talking, I'm talking to Fuse Cheater right now. People who are watching the stream will know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, well, when you when you talk about mods, like whether it's complex LCA or like any mod, any fucking mod, it doesn't have to be those ones, but any extra mod that enhances the gameplay can change it up. And with a mod like Sunlust, where the difficulty is very particular, any mod could like make or break the game, or even if it's still good, changes the entire like how the game plays. So it's like a different experience. You can't really compare it. But yeah, Decino does vanilla. You mean like level submissions where like if you do a stream, people just send? Is it people
his
suggesting
viewers
or people making?
His viewers are like making it maps and like sending it.
Oh, dude, I want to do that. That's exactly what I've been wanting to do for ages. I was talking about that way back in the streams I used to do like over a year ago. I remember mentioning that. Like I had a couple of people. A couple of people made me a couple of maps already, so I have like 2 or 3 already. But I would love to have like a whole group of people making me shit. And yeah. But of course, LCA oriented, so it would be cool to see people making maps with the mods in mind, because if you utilize complex and LCA, you can use all their things, so you don't have to just spawn the chain gun, the fucking, you know, the shotgun, the super shotgun. You can spawn any weapon in a map. If you make a map based on the mod, you can use any of the assets in the mod like they're vanilla things. I'm fucking fascinated by that. Could you imagine, like, you could make a special sphere, like, be part, always spawn that part of the map. It doesn't have to be a spawner.
What the fuck is that vial? Okay.
The freedom and flexibility, I've just never really seen anyone do anything with LCA with mapping and that, apart from Nightmare Rust. The only thing I remember was Nightmare Rust where I remember he had like a Hexa shotgun spawn in a certain place in a map, and I remember when I first saw it like years ago, it blew my mind, like, whoa, how did he get to spawn there? Like, I'm fucking stupid. Like I don't know how the fuck you could do something that simple when you have a map pack made with the mods. But I love that. I love seeing, because I've never seen it anywhere else. I'd love to see people making use of the mods, especially with me in mind, like thinking, okay, I'm going to get him to play it. I would love to do streams like that where people send me submissions like that. So I'll be Decino, but with LCA. How about that? I'll do like these fucking 3 to 4 minute analysis videos with the yellow background about LCA shit. Like stupid bullshit mechanics in LCA. Here's how the fucking lightning works. The lightning in LCA is fucking bullshit. You know?
Yeah, that's actually Decino. You know, I'm gonna. This probably. I don't know how hot I would take this is gonna be, but Decino reminds me of that like really buff guy at the gym who like fucking,
yes!
who like screams whenever he's like doing his reps when like
wait, what?
Yeah, he's like the, because you know he's good.
It happened in the first half. I don't know about the screaming bit. What?
No, you know he's like really good, but like he's making sure like everyone else knows he's really good too. So like, you know, he's like on the bench just going some fucking shit like that.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Because he has so much shit like out there that's just showing like I am good at the game and I know how the game works, and like that's exactly like his whole shtick. And people love that because he is really good. I gotta say he's great at the.
They're very good. I love the videos. Yeah, and some of them like I like the fact that they're educating people who not necessarily like noobs or nothing, but just people who are casual fans of Doom that don't really know like all the intricate mechanics, and they wouldn't know otherwise. So they learn, you know, they don't go out reading all the wiki pages like some of us do. And you know, they find out from the video like how the armor works or how infighting works and the barrels and everything. Very tricky mechanics like that most of us like nerdy ones already know, but all the casual fans might otherwise not know this. And he's teaching, you know, broadening the fan base a little bit by teaching them more things. More and more people are more likely to get all that know-how, and I support that because, you know, spreading the word about the game, the original game, and there's still a very big audience for it. I love that. Just talk about the game. It's great. Spreading awareness about Doom's brilliant mechanics. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like all those Super Mario 64 videos, like Panonkek, that guy, the fucking parallel universes building up speed and all that.
Oh yeah, that
where it would get so ridiculously analytical of one old game that has held up all these years. There's so much shit you can still do with it. It's like its own form of mathematics.
Yeah, you're
like
right.
The game is its own form of maths, and it's, you see the comments like, geez, the shit that he's still managing to get out of this game. Like, you'd think everything's been done and said about it, but no, there's still more you can talk about it. And it's like its own math system in this game. And Doom has the same thing. It has the same thing as Super Mario 64. And Decino's doing that kind of thing right now. That's what I believe is happening. And people are just sort of grasping, And like what the other guy, Carl Jobs, I was watching a lot of his shit as well. Carl Jobs, the guy with the speedrunning stuff, very interesting. when he talked about the running through the wall, an east wall, and it 45-degree angle, whatever it is, and you can technically clip through the wall if you run, because the way the game predicts where the marine is supposed to be when you're running, and it makes you clip through the wall at a certain condition. Shit like that is like building up speed in Mario 64. It's like that kind of crazy technical shit that nobody would think of.
We're still fucking discovering to this day.
It's possible to hack the fuck out of it by figuring out the most unlikely thing. Yeah. If I may, is it unreasonable to think that as many powerful enemies as there were in the Red Key Room in such a small space may be poor design? Are you referring to this map, Sleepy, or what? Is it this?
Are you saying a Rubik's map is bad?
Oh, you talking shit about our Lord and Savior, Rubik? It's just you knock on the door. It's me and Laser standing there with a fucking Sunlust clipboard. Would you like a to talk about our Lord and Savior, Rubik? Zachary Rubik Stevens.
You wikied him too. You look up his real name too.
Dude, I don't have to wiki it for that. His name is like everywhere. It's on the game. His full name is on the game. So once you know Rubik, you know.
Wild there. You can go fuck himself.
Dude, we call him Mr. Yeah, we call him Mr. Rubik's our Lord, the God. Okay?
Yeah.
Dude, we got to keep like sucking his dick, because if we get him on the podcast, you know, we have to show background-wise that we loved him from the start. Like, we're not just sucking his dick because he's on the show. We're sucking his dick because we always sucked his dick, and that's better. That's always better. Okay. So he'll be like, oh yeah, I see you guys are fans of me. Awesome, cool. I looked up some stuff about Epic 2 as well, because it's my favorite WAD, and there's a lot of secret stuff in Sunlust that reminded me of the same reasons why I like secret stuff in Epic 2. I just love maps that are fun to play and intricate design, but also have all these little hidey, secrets everywhere, and you don't have to get them all. They're not necessary or relevant, but you can, if you're looking for some, you'll find all these, oh, I didn't know that was there, like one of them kind of secrets that are not obvious, and I love all those. And yeah, I was looking up Epic 2 as well on the wiki. I was looking up what the guy Eternal Alexander has done. And yeah, obviously I knew he did Eternal Doom, but he did like a bunch of other stuff as well. It's very interesting to see some of his background. Dude, he's fucking Russian, dude. Power. Fucking Russian's my favorite word.
Bullshit.
I'm forever indebted. Dude, now, if you want to talk politics, every time America goes on about fucking the Russians collusion, it's like I have to stick up for them because look, okay, this country is great because they made my favorite word, so I have to stick up
from a fucking Doom wad.
Yes, if I ran for any kind of political position, I would use. Well, that's why I don't fucking run, because it'd be dangerous. Like, I'm not saying I'll be great. I'd fucking ruin shit. Like, all I could do is think about this fucking game, so it would ruin it. But, you know. We're like, okay, we give the Russians a pass because a Russian made my favorite wad, so let's just let it slide.
Completely fine. Know, I'm making sure this frame
completely fine.
Okay. Looks a little shit.
Fucking again. South America? Sorry, man. Sarge Marge over there, he's making you all look bad.
I'm not saying vigilante justice or anything, but you know, you guys do you.
You know, them imps, you know, when you burn them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be messing with any plasma rifles down there if I were you.
You do. Assyrian is my favorite map of Epic 2's music. Okay, let me just talk about music for a second with Epic 2 and Sunlust. I am such a sucker for good music. I don't know. I know everyone knows it's ambiguous, not ambiguous. Ubiquitous, or what the fuck it's called. Unanimously known that good music in a game makes half the game. It's like part of the experience, obviously. We know that, but for me, I feel like I'm a particular sucker for it. Because if a map has like a beautiful song choice, I will always remember, like Dark Tartarus, some maps I absolutely fucking hated, like traumatized me. But because the music was good, it's that one little positive quality that somehow gets me. Like, if it was just like a nice area of a map, I don't give a fuck. But because the music was nice, it's like, oh, you know, that was the map, yeah. And Epic 2 and Sunlust alike, because there's so many good tracks in them that I love, definitely boosts like my personal ranking of how good these ones are, just because of the music. So you can have like a shit map, but if you stick that fucking what's that song on map 3? Secret of Evermore?
Yeah, I think it's like that.
Colosia Hall 1 or whatever it's called, the Secret of Evermore song. If you put that shit, if you put that in a shit WoW.wad, I'll be like, oh my god, this wad is fucking beautiful, dude. Look at the Cyber Demon in the pit. It's so beautiful. Every time it goes, I see the Cyber Demon dance in the pit. It's so beautiful.
Oh, the fucking like Halls of Mirrors means so much. And,
like, the hum just complements the flute panpipe so well, like, dude. Yeah. So yeah, if you're making a map for me, just make sure you. I always said this before, like please use custom music because I love finding new songs in WODs and stuff.
Yeah.
But also just fucking put some nice music in because if you want to win points, I'm not saying I'm doing a contest, but if you wanted to win my approval, if you wanted to win my approval, a nice song plays a huge part. Like. For me personally, it always plays a huge part, but what I'm saying is for me personally, it plays like even bigger part.
Oh yeah.
Maybe too much so. But yeah, I try not to let it blind my vision of the actual map I had. But Sunlust is so many great
I guess
tracks.
like what you're trying to say is this song's pretty good too, right?
Yes. And when it does that bit, it goes dun 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 dun.
I'm having a fucking stroke.
You can have a stroke. No, it's like I know I gave it a bit of a bad rep 2 weeks ago in the last stream because I only heard it for the first time. I'm like, it's like generic action movie shit. The Rock goes, Vin Diesel goes, and the rope ladder and helicopter. It gave me the idea of like a generic action movie scene, but it kind of grew on me. Like a lot of Unreal Tournament tracks seem to grow on me like that. And this is from Unreal Tournament in case people didn't know. So Mission Landing, but. There's something about this MIDI version of it that's, I wouldn't say it's better, but there's parts of it that are better. Like, I kind of like the MIDI version still. There's just, the orchestral hits are very defined, whereas I listen to the actual Unreal Tournament soundtrack on YouTube of it, and it's too soft. It's too, like, laid back and soft. It's not as hard-hitting as fucking, It's not got that impact that this one. It's this cheesy-ass MIDI somehow manages to achieve. And even though it's a bit generic action movie, it grows on me. It's like, it's like, we're gonna get this shit done. Like, as soon as that song starts, that fucking orchestral hit, you're like, oh, let's get down to business. Let's fucking do it. Like, we're on a mission. Like, one of them. And it lines up with this map as well because you've been doing it since last stream, and you're vowing to beat it. You're gonna fucking beat it. This music is playing accurately to that fucking.
Might still be kind of shit.
The frame rate is, hang on, let me adjust the quality of it.
Adjust that quality.
Adjust the quality. Oh, I've just lost it. What the fuck happened? Okay, there we go. No, YouTube keeps doing that thing where, like, if you back out, it, like, keeps the fucking video in the corner. I don't want Facebook. Stop it. Nobody wants
I don't want Facebook. Yeah. You're right.
Seriously, who the fuck, right, who clicks away from a video wants the video to keep playing? The whole fucking reason why I clicked away from a video is because I don't want to fucking watch it anymore. Duh! Why would I want it to keep playing? And the weird thing is, it keeps playing in the corner. Sometimes it does it, and sometimes it doesn't. It's so random. I don't even know what fucking dictates it. Anyway, okay.
Oh, I have some more health down there. I don't think I picked up. I don't even think I can get back out there though, can I? Oh, I can.
Right. So let me read up about this area because this is the shit. This is where the shit happens. Let me look this up. Right. Just give me a minute as I dig it up.
Oh, that's
he
the
did
way out
say
to the
something
fucking,
about it.
That's the way to the vial room.
SSSS. Let's go. SSSS. He's done so many WODs, this guy. Like, the list of Doom 2 WODs he's reviewed is so long. He did all the master levels as well, and all like separate. Alright, here we go. Right, so let me scroll right down to blood geometry, and I just did the mouse wheel scroll when you hold the mouse wheel and it scrolls really fast. I let go, and boom, blood geometry. Dude, I'm not kidding. It's fucking Destiny. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we're in the mood now. Let's do this. Right, so he says, a tough but immense... I'm going to read the whole review. It's not like a paragraph. A tough but immensely satisfying experience. The contrast of blood red and the cubic sandstone that serves some of the interior areas creates an unusual dynamic. The opening area has just enough cover for you to squeak by, maybe tethering some monsters to the cyber and vice versa so that you can take out the archvile snipers in peace. After that, it's on. But even he said it's on.
It's on.
With the music. The outdoor area to the north is a cool, hectic battle. I'm missing the line here. Cool, hectic battle in a more traditional scheme, but I think you're best served by just dragging everything out and around until the cyber demon shows up. What follows is one of my favorite encounters in my years of playing Doom.
Holy shit,
yeah.
The fucking vial carousel. Well, not vial carousel, but like this vial.
No, that's later on. I know what you're talking about. In my years of playing Doom, where archviles ominously blink from one colonnade to the other, which we're looking at right now on the stream, you viewers. And I've lost my fucking place because I clicked back. Oh, there we go. Okay, going on to the other. It's a pretty simple setup once you get the order of operations down. Kill the two. Look, he does like a dash, like a hyphen space, like it's what you're supposed to do. It's pretty simple setup once you get the order of operations down. Kill the two closest files and then throw rockets down the length of the room until just about everything is dead, taking care to dodge demons, pinkies, and alternate sides to avoid being burned. But it's such a fun sequence to play through, an outstanding dynamic encounter. The big finish is a true claustrophobic man, that's that fucking word, that took me a while to puzzle out. In the end, my strategy was to kill the outdoor area's imps as fast as possible, like I suggested last stream, so that the revenants could start spawning in, taking care to duck the cacodemons and barons, and sneaking into the baron alcove to shell the incoming skeletons before bolting into the now clear outside section and shelling everything into oblivion. A superb, rewarding level. Now, what's your thoughts, Laser? What do you reflect on that review? Like,
that sounds that sounds like a pretty legitimate write-up, I'm gonna say.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, there we go.
All right, you ready to do this fucking switch bit?
Right. So the reason why I bring this review up is because maybe it could help you out, because you were trying to just, outlast the Vars and take out the Horde, but this guy killed two of the closest. He killed the two in the
back. The ones that are in the back right here, like from where I'm facing. That way he doesn't have to like dodge this one and this one at the same time, because there's nowhere you can hide like right here that will avoid both of them. You either get caught by this one or you get caught by that one. Right. It's like chess. It's like playing fucking chess.
It is like chess. Yeah, it's like a fucking board game. Here we go.
I know what to do now. I'm gonna wait for this one.
But yeah, kill the two closest files and then throw rockets down the length of the room until just about everything's dead. Taking care to dodge. So you might have to dodge the pinkies. They might come up to you close, but you're gonna have to just dodge around them while you're doing it. I think that's what he's saying. Yeah, so it's easy said than done, of course, but I have faith in you. Ultra Gamer, you're fucking late, dude. We just explained everything, dude. I'm not fucking doing this again. To summarize, I've played Sunlust now, and I know all the maps now, so I'm not in the dark anymore. I know exactly what Laser's doing, and I'm in the game with him. Not literally, but I'm like with him on it.
Holy shit, you're right.
Did it work?
This makes it so much easier.
Dude, we're beating the map tonight. That's it. We're beating it. See? I thought you would have said, it's kind of alright, but it isn't really any better. But
it's alright.
You said it's way better.
Way better, yeah. Now I can just fucking hang back here in a couple of
Exactly. I didn't realize it was going to be that much better for you. Damn. Well, we're done. We're doing the map. That's it. See, I knew it would pay off to look up stuff and help you out with tips.
I knew it would pay off to look up how to do the map.
Yeah, look up how to do the map. It's not really. It's not a walkthrough though. He's just like giving how he did it, like in his review. It's a pointer. But I knew it'd be worth like looking up stuff to help you out, because it wouldn't just be like pointless waffle that it doesn't help you at all. I knew it would be worth it, so I'm glad I did that. Now we're gonna see. If I hadn't done that, you probably would have been. Think about it. If I hadn't told you what I told you about the Vals there, how much longer would you be stuck on this fucking map, on this bit alone?
I don't know, because now I'm never gonna be stuck on this bit again.
There you go, exactly.
Pinkies might fuck with me occasionally, but other than that...
I think I'm gonna refer to that review page in case we get stuck on a later map. We couldn't see Hexer how you play something. No. That was that wasn't to be recorded or nothing. That was in my own time. I do that sometimes. Over the years, I have played a few WASs that haven't been like recorded or nothing for content. I am still holding out for the obvious. You know what it is. I'm not going to talk about it, but I'm holding out for the big.
Sell these files.
And I'm not coming back until it happens, and I will return with it. So I've like made it's like going on strike. I've made a vow. Like, until that shit is released, I'm not coming back. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I learned a lot as well. It was quite an experience, Sunlust. It was a great job. Obviously, some of the maps pissed me off. Some of the maps were tough. Some of the maps were a slog. But all in all, there's just so much great mapping throughout that even when I was pissed off with the maps, like, oh, I'm fucking dying, bullshit. And it's like, oh, but this map is so good. No, stop. I'm trying to be angry. I'm pissed off. Stop trying to make me smile. You fucking good map. Okay. And it's like that.
I'm going to sit down for a second, because that was actually probably the breeziest time.
Look how fucking easy that looks compared to last time. You're like smothered with enemies in this bit, and now it's like half the amount. Dude, you look how fucking quickly you got back to this bit already.
Alright, now I gotta mop up again.
Dude, can you imagine if we just fucking get this map beaten in like a few tries? That last area, just a couple of practice tries, and then you beat it just like in fucking 20 minutes. After all that time we spent on it last time.
He's so funny. Wait, how did the one die? One just
What
died
is
over
with
here.
What is with? Oh, don't worry about Atomas. Don't worry about him. Well, you know, everything will be kept in check. And even though I can't say anything about anything, I promise everybody, including you, that when the day finally comes, all the cards will be laid on the table, and I can finally feel like my chains have been lifted off me, and I'm out of prison or whatever, and I can do the things I wanted to do again, like I used to do back in the day. I can return, like all you guys. I'm just as excited as everybody else, if not more so. So I look forward to it with great enthusiasm and impatience. But we must remain patient as much as we can, because these boys are lazy as fuck, and you know. But yeah, here's hoping. But yeah, at the moment I'm just like one of you guys. We're just fucking chilling. You don't have to kind of helps. We have to wait to wait. You will not have to wait 2 to 3 years. I swear to you, you will not wait 2 to 3 years. If it weren't for certain communications and all of us being so vocal about it, and people like shouting at him, and the whole team just shouting at them to fucking do something. If it wasn't for that, then maybe it would have taken that long, but now it definitely won't. I swear to God, alright? I know it sounds like a bold claim, because I'm just here as well, but
That's silly.
it's happening. That's all I can say.
I could have just rocketed him over there.
Anyway, enough about that. Come on, we're doing this shit. Vanilla, okay? We're back to vanilla, the original shits with the plasma gun sound that was the only sound that was changed in Sunlust, because I looked in the files because I'm like that. Yes, that was interesting. The good plasma gun sound.
Really good sound.
It is. It's very clean.
Okay, so we're going at this. We're saying
We're already at that bit. We're already. Unbelievable. So remember,
shell the imps, right? Shell the imps to death.
Okay. Wait, let me bring it up again. Let me bring it up again. Right. In the end, my strategy was to kill the outdoor area's imps as fast as possible. Didn't mention shell, so maybe you could use whatever.
I mean shelling as in like mortar shelling, as in rockets.
Oh, yeah.
Confusing wording. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought when you say shell, I was thinking of shotgun. But yeah, he doesn't mention what to use on the imps, so just whatever you think is fastest. He says as fast as possible. Whatever you think will take him out fastest.
Okay,
so
rockets for sure. Rockets
Yeah.
for sure then. Plasma is single target.
I think the Revenants spawn after them in the same spot.
They
like
do,
when they
yeah,
die.
I think they teleport in afterwards, after
So
all the imps are
you
like,
have
cleared
to
out.
lock your feet. You want to use it as a foothold to stay in there, but not for too long because the Revenants start coming
But
in.
how are we gonna do it? How does he say to deal with the Barons? Does he say like they clear out
Okay,
eventually? Because they are gonna clear out. They're definitely gonna fucking clear out, and they're gonna take up so much space.
Kill the imps so as fast as possible, so that the Revenants can start spawning in. Taking care to duck the Cacodemons and Barons while doing that, so you got to avoid them. Then sneaking into the Baron alcove, so go to where the Barons came out, because by the time you kill the imps and the Revs come out, the Barons should have moved a bit, maybe that's what you're saying.
Yeah,
and then you got to get around them and to where the Barons came from, and that's your next little safe little space you got there. Safe space. Your little space there where the Barons aren't allowed to say mean things to you for a while, and then you get out the safe space, and then everyone's saying everything and you're crying again. You know, that's life. Yeah. That's what all people say.
Awesome. All right, fuck it. Let's just go. Hard and fast. Hard and fast.
Okay, let's see how it goes. Let's just see. This is like a test run. Just give it a good shot and just see how it plays out and analyze what we did wrong if it goes wrong. So yeah, fucking nuke the imps, and then as you're doing that, you got to go. Okay. You got to get into where the Barons came. Oh, you fucking rocketed yourself again. I saw that.
There's nowhere to go. That's the thing.
You got to go to where the
Barons
Barons
were.
were.
Fast, but when the Barons spread out, you can't get by them.
There looked like there was a window. There was a window there. When you ran up to that Baron, you got in your way. Just before, there looked like there was a gap to slip past, but you went a bit later than that. So it looks doable, honestly. Most of the enemies are like on the left-hand side there. That one Baron got on the right-hand side and got in the way.
I'm trying to cheat this too much. I'm trying to do exactly what someone else is saying. I feel like I just have to try it out a couple times. I only got to it once.
Yeah. Get a feel for it.
I was so fucked up after that, and like I just didn't want to do it anymore. I just want to look at it.
Yeah. Now you can just take. Now that you can do the viral bit with relative ease compared to last time, you can get a feel for it. Because that's all it was. fact that you had to do all this shit, and it was the Vol bit was so bad,
Yeah.
and you were lucky to get through the Vol bit to be able to practice on it. But now you don't have to be lucky to get through it; you can just do it. So now you'll get a lot more. You get a lot more of a feel for that bit and practice. And so yeah, I'm fucking. You're gonna beat this fucking map.
These
and the next
singular
map,
imps still confuse me.
I think they're just there to fuck with you. Like, there's just more shit to distract you.
Yeah.
To distract you and get in the way. Yeah. Because they don't do anything else.
Oh. Magical.
Like, you want to take care of... Look, you're taking care of the imp right now. If those revenants weren't fighting the cyber, then you'd be in big trouble because you're distracted by the imp.
What the fuck is happening to the frame rate of this guy? It might be GZ Doom at this point. It might be GZ.
Actor Maker. I don't know, Tomas. I've been a bit under a rock recently, so I don't really remember, but I'm sure I have seen that you've been working on some stuff. But let me know at a future time when I start doing stuff again and I'm more active again.
Shut the fuck up. Let me.
You shut the fuck up. I'm talking
poll
to the
something.
chat.
I'm trying to poll. Yeah, I gotta talk to the chat here too. If I switch to software mode, who would be incredibly angry at that?
Me.
You?
Yes. Why are you gonna do software mode?
Because my fucking frame rate's constantly tanking. I think if I switched it to that, then it'll look a little bit better.
Software mode.
I'm a vanilla guy anyway. That's how I should be playing it.
Yeah, but you've already done over half the map with that. Not with it. Okay, you got to start again from map 1 then. Software mode run.
Let's start again from my fucking dick. I'm doing a software.
Fine. It's not like we were going to get any say in it anyway.
I wonder if this actually is going to fix the frame rate, if I'm going to have to restart first.
What version of GZ Doom are you using, Fuse Cheater asks?
Like 3.4.
Is that the latest one?
No, the latest one's like 4 point something, but they all fuck up. They make it worse. They make the frame rate worse.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Graph community.
Yeah, the graph community. Not feeling that. I hope you don't have to restart this. No, it's not better at all.
Oh, great.
This literally, I think, is just like how everything looks. I don't think it's actually like how the fucking display handles.
Well, haven't you got to like fucking restart the game? Like reboot the game in software mode?
Should I do that? Okay.
I thought that's what you were gonna do. I thought that's the whole point
No,
of
but this fucking you can just fucking do this.
Nah, man, this ain't working. I think you're gonna have to. I think you're gonna have to open the game again with
Close
the
game.
mode.
You can fucking close the game somehow. Where'd it go?
What? Did you close the game somehow?
I
fucking
mashed the fucking keys and now GC Doom's gone.
Oh really? Oh my god. Well, there you go. I did it for you. 4.2.4 is the latest version apparently. I'm trying to look at the one I've got. What's the latest one I've got? Let me check. Where the fuck's my GZ?
Thank you, graph community.
All right, I've got my really old one from 2014, which is like one. What is it? No, hang on. Let me look. 1.8.2. That's like the really old school one from like 2014. That was when I first started playing WODs and stuff. That's some memories. I'm keeping that for sentimental value. And I've got 3.0.0. I don't know why there's threes. I don't know why there's extra O's. Like, why is there zeros? It doesn't mean it. It should just be 3. 3. What? Why is Android on 3.0? I don't even get it. It should just be 3.
Because they know they're gonna have to make more versions when they fuck something up.
Okay, well, why is GZ Doom 3.0.0? Why isn't it just 3.0?
Because they do the exact same thing, except they have more numbers.
You just add the numbers. You don't have to have zeros for every potential number. This just seems dumb. It sounds too like what's the word? Too much of a mouthful. Too cumbersome to say. It's too fucking. I don't know. It's just weird. Anyway, that's not the latest version I have because I had the one where I played Adventures of Square. That was the latest one I grabbed, and that was like February. So whatever one was new at February, I've got that one. I can't fucking find it. Let's save games.
Oh, thank you, graph community, for not fucking up so bad.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Can't tell if you're joking.
We're fine. No, we're fine. Okay. We didn't actually switch the fucking render though. That's awesome.
Oh, nice. Here it is.
All right.
3.4.1. What's the one you've got again?
That's the one I think it's 3.4.
3.4.1.
Yeah.
Ah, I've got the same one. That's the one I used to play Square with back in February. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
nice, cool. Yep. All right, well there you go. We're all in the know now. I had the same exact shit that he's using right now, so I know relatively.
You fix it then. Easy.
I don't know, but I was going to add a little disclaimer on and tack it on the end of that because I don't use GZ Doom that much. I only played it a couple of times. So I'm not a GZ Doom guy, okay? I'm a Zandronum guy. You know that. Even though Zandronum has its own stupid fucking
I
issues.
think software is actually fucking worse. That's awesome.
The thing about it, the problem with Zandronum is just that they're so behind on everything. Like GZ Doom is so far ahead with all the technological advancements and the features and shit. And not just features and customization, but also mechanics and internal stuff, and Zandronum just doesn't have loads of stuff. And now I know this because I've found out, I've learned over time. I had no clue before, but now I know. It's like Zandronum is fun and great in multiplayer, but they internally they're just so bad at updating the shit to the sort of stuff that GZ Doom has now, to the point where you can barely use a lot of advanced features. They're just not present in Zandronum because they're fucking old. Like, I know it's a continuation of Skull Tag, but they're like keeping it true to Skull Tag, like it never fucking changed, like it's still as it was like all them years ago. But yeah, it's old, gold. Zandronum's in my heart because it's where I always play now, even though I played GZ Doom first. But Zandronum is where I found my home. That'll never change. As much as I complain about the updates, it will never change. It's like YouTube, though, isn't it? Everyone bitches about YouTube updating. I bitched about Zandronum.
Yo, because you literally can't do anything with YouTube.
But you can though. I think this is a fair comparison, honestly. Like, obviously there's the making money aspect, but because I don't make money off YouTube, for me it's a fair comparison. Me bitching about Zandronum 3.0 and bitching about a new YouTube layout or implementation, it's the same fucking thing. Because at the end of the day, the game's still the same, I can still do the same shit. It's just, oh, shit will look a bit different, but I don't like it, it's annoying. And it's the same with 3.0, why did they break this thing that didn't even need to be touched and wasn't even attended to fix the update? It's so stupid. And it's the same, it's exactly the same. They are just like YouTube, dude. Fucking annoying. And it sucks because at the end of the day, you still love YouTube because it's the one place. Like Zandronum, for me, it's the one place I play the game. It's the one place I do the videos. So you have to love it. No matter how much you hate them, you have to love them. Sucks. What a life. Tomas Actor Maker, I want to make a program which helps you make actors with code suggestions. Well, that's nice and all, but that sounds like oblige and slide, but for Decorate. And that does sound, when you put it like that, that's, I mean, it'll help. It might be good for like teaching people how to do coding and make actors and stuff. That's cool. But for people who already know, that sounds like a really cheap and lazy way to like make actors quick and easy. Cool though, it's cool. I wouldn't be interested in trying it though for reasons I cannot state yet. But like I say, I will explain more. I can't talk to you very much about projects and even stuff you're doing right now, but when I come back and I'm doing gameplays and streams again and come out the rut and we do all this stuff again, then I'll talk to you more about like that stuff. I can't really talk about it right now. Seriously,
Fuck out of here.
my hands are tired. It's like my hands are fucking tired. I keep saying I can't talk about stuff. People ask why? Because I can't. My hands are tired. Why are you not making any videos for so long? Why are you stuck? Like, I can't. My hands are tired. I can't say shit. Mostly making it for himself. Well, that's cool. Well, I wish you good luck in your endeavors. It'd be really neat. It's nice to know that we have fellow, like the people in our chats and viewers of videos that aren't just people who are viewers. Like, that's great, fine. But I like that some of them are actually like doing editing stuff themselves. I like that. It's like part of the community is involved with the viewer base as well. It's not just people who like watching videos of us. It's people who also like doing all the technical stuff as well. So it's like if fucking, I don't know, it's like if fucking John Romero did a fucking stream and like other game devs were like watching him. I don't fucking know. It's like that. I don't know, that's a bad analogy. Obviously we're not that famous. Laser, why did you switch back to YouTube? I can actually answer that. Let Laser finish this fucking section so you can concentrate.
This section isn't that bad. I can do on YouTube because fucking Twitch
Oh,
sucks now.
Because Twitch
admins
is
are like
fucking bad.
Twitch admins are actually like dangerous to me. So
the difference between YouTube and Twitch with like the way the staff and the admin handle it, YouTube is obviously like that idea of the corporate, they only care about the TV networks, the money and that. But at least because they're a soulless corporate faceless company, at least you can expect some level of quality control because they're trying to run it like a business. Even if it's stuff you don't like and it's stupid and they make bad decisions, there's still going to be some level of professional standard because they have to, because all the industries and the companies and the
they're fucking like child
the Jimmys,
so
the late night show networks and the Jimmys and the fucking television companies and NBC, ABC, 1, 2, 3, there are any companies that want to then take them up the arse. They have to adhere to some sort of standard to keep that business model, right? But Twitch don't have to do that. The difference between YouTube and YouTube staff are just like fucking robots and all algorithms, and the only actual human beings just care about fucking money, Mr. Krabs. But Twitch staff are like a bunch of children, and it's like a bunch of, not necessarily children, but like immature teenagers. It's like that. It's like immature, childish idiots that will just, if they want to fuck around with you, they will. Like, if you're good with them, you're fine, right? But if you get in any kind of shit, if you have boobs, yeah. But if you get in any kind of shit or anything questionable happens, you can't take them seriously because it's a bunch of fucking children. Like they're not responsible. They're not professional about it. They're not professional enough, I'd say.
Yeah, that's the way to put it. Not professional enough.
The chat is one thing, Fused, but live stream chats are always fairly toxic when they get big enough in any platform. But that's not the point. It's the moderators, the staff, the way we've seen moderators time and time again, like do stupid shit to people. Not stupid shit like YouTube stupid shit, like where they just make a stupid layout change. We're talking like where they fucking ban people for like the dumbest reasons. Or I know YouTube's banned people for stupid reasons as well, but that's like algorithms, like automatically mistakenly doing stupid shit.
Twitch, it's like people directly coming after you.
Directly doing it because they fucking have some sort of personal, like fucking, you know, like, oh, like when Ninja left and like he fucking, and like they had to throw shade at him and shit like that. When they deliberately like throw shade and ban people.
Yeah, and they fucking like advertise like porn on his old channel. That hasn't even been deactivated yet, right?
I don't even know about that, but like just the way they fucking mistreat people in a very personal way. You know they know what they're doing, and they're just fucking around like a bunch of fucking like kids. So you can't trust that. And besides, not to mention just the amount of bad things they've done and all the people on the platform, you know. And at this point, the only thing that kept me like, oh, you know, we can still use Twitch is Vinesource. That's like the only thing I can point to and be like, look, there's a group of people who do content and they're not boobs and they're not fucking, you know, clickbait Fortnite funnies, and they do content and lots of people love them. And they are on YouTube though, and that's how they get a lot of their exposure and such, but you can't forget that. They're like the only people I can point to on the platform now.
I literally can't handle the fucking frame rate issues. I'm fixing that right now.
Okay. Do what you gotta do. I'm not gonna argue that now, because I want to see you do this fucking map. But yeah, YouTube spamming emotes and Markiplier chat. Yeah, that's like a suck topic. I'm not really going to go into the Markiplier thing because it's already like you already did a video where he explained how it's going to get sorted out.
Well, I don't know how long we have until suck comes around, so you might as well talk about it now. I have
seen
the Markiplier video. I know what's going on there.
I won't talk too much about it because it's already sort of been resolved. It's come and gone. But I will summarize it with this. The only reason why it was resolved so quickly was because it was Markiplier. And you fucking know, every time YouTube do a big oopsie whoopsie fucky wucky, right? If it's a little guy they're treading on, good fucking luck. You're fucked. But if it's some big guy like Mark with like millions of subs, they only make the action because they get enough attention from big people to call them out for it. It's only because someone as big as Markiplier went, right, this is bullshit and this is not okay. YouTube, fix your shit.
Yeah, good on Markiplier for actually like going up and like kicking his shins in. And, like,
dude, mad respect.
Cramming some fucking face in the toilets.
I've always liked him. I've never really watched him that much. I've never really been a fan of his like content or the way he does his humor, but I like him as a person. He's very strong, you know, and he's been doing this for years. You know, he knows the game. Like he knows, and he seems to be like a very, you know, straightforward, very level-headed guy. I like him, but yeah, it's because someone as big as him goes, YouTube, what the fuck? So now YouTube has to do something because they can't ignore that. But it's the only reason why they bothered. Because if it was just some guy with 1,000, if it was me, if it was a Hexer, YouTube, fuck you, bullshit, they would not do jack shit, and people would still be getting banned in my stream chat. So when I do streams and when we do Laser Ink streams, don't spam emotes. They might still fucking ban people. You don't know if they resolved it completely or if they just restored those channels. You don't know what YouTube's like. Just don't take the risk. We don't need to spam emotes anyway, because emotes like emojis are fucking stupid. Kids fucking laughing, crying emojis. We don't fucking do that shit here. We're a bunch of like fucking doom boomers, like 30, 40-year-old people. Like most of my audience, you know, they only use like one emote.
I like Markiplier's viewers getting banned for spamming emotes, but I can have actual fucking porn bots put links in my channel, and that doesn't get taken
Yeah, what
down.
the fuck? What the fuck?
You remember that, right?
Yeah. I almost forgot, but you reminded me. Damn.
That's pretty great. This is a great time,
great.
right?
Yeah, great. What a fucking time. But yeah, anyway, we shouldn't have to worry too much because, I mean, look at the chat now. You don't see people like fucking putting loads of emojis. We're not going to encourage people to spam. This is obviously is fucked up, but we should be all right. Like, we shouldn't have to worry about being affected by it, which is fortunate because if it was us, we'd be fucked. It needs a voice that are big enough. And I've seen this happen time and time again with YouTube, where some things that they actually, like, I would say listen to people, but like half listen to people, like, oh, okay. Like, and they only went, oh, okay, because a big enough person complained. If a big enough person doesn't complain, like what was I'm trying to think. There was another incident a while back. Big YouTuber fucking, was it the Fupa thing? Lawsuit, Ethan, H3, was it that or was it something else? I can't remember. But because it was a big fucking millions worth YouTuber that called it out, that's why YouTube did something about it. And it's the only fucking reason why. And it's just so irritating that you know that like you know they don't really give a shit. They only do it because a big enough person told them off, sort of thing. I hate that. But, you know, I mean, it's better than nothing. At least someone managed to get out there. And I like the sense of community, even though these guys have like millions of subs like Mark. They're very detached from the rest of us. They're not like us because they're so far ahead, like a different game. But I like that sense of togetherness that everyone hating YouTube's decisions collectively brings us together. You know, the community is brought together by their collective hatred of the site itself.
It's so fucking bad.
It's so bad. I just love how passionate
I have an idea.
Thank you, Ultra Gamer.
Maybe I will just try one of the newer YouTube, or not newer YouTube, but fucking newer GZ Dooms. If that actually,
newer YouTube, yeah. Can we just get a newer YouTube?
Let's get YouTube 2 now.
Yeah.
But Exa, while you
Graph
makes
Infinity
YouTube War 2.
You can't.
Thanos in the house.
Yes, Graph makes YouTube 2, and you can't upload JPEG thumbnails, only PNG. Why? Because like every fucking time I see Graph. Okay, I'm not gonna chew on Graph right now because I might get like fucking blocked or banned on the forums or some shit. But no, but I'm just gonna say this. Like every time I'm looking up like a GZ Doom issue or a Z Doom Zandron or whatever. Every time I see like a court issue that someone brings up in a forum post that like, oh, why help me with why is this and it like, yeah, this makes sense. This guy's making sense. And then fucking Graph always comes back with this fucking like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, don't need it. Like, yes, we do. How about do it? Like, what the fuck? I don't know. Maybe I'm just like cherry picking a couple of examples. Maybe he does a lot more work than that collectively, but I keep seeing this graph pattern, right? Graph pattern graph that he does. Like someone brings up because it's so obscure, because it's something that only 1 in a million people want to do, but it sounds like a really cool little bug or a feature that could be put in the source port that'd be kind of, yeah, it's kind of cool. How come he's never thought of that? And Graph just goes, no, can't be bothered to do that because who's ever going to use that soft shit? Like, fucking just don't do it. It's like that joke about the doctor, like, it hurts when I do this, don't do that then. That's Graph. That's fucking Graph. That's literally him. Doctor, it hurts when I touch this bit here. Well, don't touch that bit then. That's Graph in a nutshell. It's so annoying though, because I want to see people develop the source ports more to people's requests of like actually interesting stuff. And don't get me started about that crosshair thing. That crosshair thing was like an easy example. Like, what did he even say to argue that? Like, we don't want the crosshair to line up.
No, it's not where it's where you look, not where you shoot.
It's where you look, not where you shoot. What the fuck is his eyes? Like, is his pupils like a couple of centimeters above the rest of his eyelids or something? Like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
He's got the fucking Sid the Sloth eyes going on.
Oh, God. Anyway, yeah. I fucking got off the rails. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about now. I'm sorry.
We're talking about Graph and YouTube.
No, before Graph, YouTube bullshit decisions. I don't know, but yeah, even after all that, um, we prefer. Yeah, that's what. This is the whole reason why we talked about this was because they asked why we were on YouTube again, because Twitch is still worse. And I feel like if we stayed on Twitch, we'd just end up getting. And that thing about if your channel's dormant for like a long, long time, they start like. I don't say they just take down your channel for being inactive, but I feel like they would start scrutinizing your channel if you don't upload often or stream often. And for me personally, you know what my channels are like when I go on long absences, sorry. And I need those long absences. So if they're going to start being like that, then no, I need a website that will trust to leave me alone for months at a time and let my channel stay the same way it is. So yeah, YouTube is bad, but Twitch is like fucking like just toxic. Yeah, toxic. So yeah, it's lesser of two evils. And plus, YouTube, our main problem with YouTube is two things: the copyright ID, which is being seen to. I've heard a few develop. I mean, there's been them developments like the timestamp thing.
There's
So
been
YouTube
lip
did like
service. I'll say
one
there's
good
been
thing.
lip service. I can't say there's actually
Been
been
lip
like,
service. There's been people talking, and like bigger YouTubers been talking with like people at YouTube or whatever. There's been like talks, and YouTube has done like one good thing where they did that timestamp thing. So if a claimant claims your shit, they have to put timestamps if they want to monetize. They can't just claim the whole fucking video for like 2 seconds or something. They have to specify the timestamp, otherwise they can't make the claim. And that may sound like a small thing, but it's that one little step forward that makes it a little bit better for those companies that just sit there like pressing claim all day just to get money. So yeah, that's one good thing. So that makes me feel a little more hopeful for YouTube, at least in the copyright stuff. And the other reason why we didn't want to use YouTube was the chat, the stupid welcome to YouTube. But we've been in touch with some real techie geek guys, and I think sometime in the future we've actually gonna. I'm gonna save it for when I start streaming again. But I think we might. I say might have a way of fixing it. No kidding. Because we got fucking hackers on our side. No, we're not hackers. We got techie. I'm not gonna fucking try and like get them in trouble now. We have not got hackers. We've got like techie geeky guys who work with like code or whatever. So with the browser. So I think they found a way so that we can disable that stupid message. Unfortunately, everyone who visits the chat will still see the stupid message, but obviously because you're watching, the message will be gone. But I'm talking about for people who are recording chat in the stream, which is what I do. I have the chat on screen in my streams, and I hate seeing that stupid message. It's like fucking up. So I might have a way of fixing that, but not yet. Soon when I come back. So for those reasons, I'm like, well, why am I thinking about Twitch anymore after all the things Twitch have done, and the boobs? Why don't I just go back to YouTube? My only problems was copyrighting the stupid chat message, the chat in general, not just the message, but because the positioning of the chat was awkward. But the guy that's doing the coding to fix the message, I think we can fix it so we can make the aspect ratio of the chat window the same every time. So every time I open the window, it will fit to my borders, my stream overlay. So that fixes that one problem I had. So why the fuck am I not using YouTube again to stream? Like, why not? So yeah, we're back on YouTube again because lesser of two evils and our main reasons against it are kind of been nullified a little bit. We're feeling more hopeful.
I'm saying basically the reason I'm off Twitch is because I don't feel like I'm being hunted like a fucking animal. That'd be a pretty good
Is that how it
reason.
felt?
Well, not specifically, but like I could get how some of these other guys who like are trying to make livelihoods are feeling when all this shit's going down and like, ooh, you got shot in your fucking car. We're gonna ban you now because you got shot.
That shit, yeah. I also don't like the whole. I'm not sure if I'm really into the whole streamer life. I know it sounds ridiculous because I want to do streams a lot and I want to. It would be a dream to like make money from them one day. That would be awesome. But I don't want to be that guy where like the whole business is just like Twitch stuff. It just seems so tacky to me.
Yeah.
The streamer, the whole gamer streamer guy with the fucking light up
feels like a
headphones
reality
and the
show,
colorful
really.
computer and the fucking gamer chair and everything is all like decked out with a stupid look like ninja or whatever. Like, but the whole thing where it's like all on Twitch because like your whole thing is Twitch. Like you have YouTube for like highlights, clip reel or whatever the fuck. But like people like Ninja back when they were on the site and Vinesauce and that, they are on Twitch. That's like that's their work office station, and everything is managed on there. I don't like it. I don't like how the videos are like temporary unless you save them or upload them on YouTube or whatever. I don't like that. Or unless you get like the premium shit. No, I don't like the way Twitch works. It's cool for viewers. Okay, that's it. I get it now. Twitch is a lot more interesting for the viewers than it is the content. At least content creators like me, anyway, who see it this way. But it was a lot better for me as a viewer. I didn't watch many streams on Twitch, but the few that I did, I enjoyed it because, you know, all the chat, the emotes, the way the layout is optimized, the color scheme, the chat, it's much better than YouTube's. But but to be the creator's side, I actually kind of prefer YouTube better because it's still YouTube. At the end of the day, we're not just doing streams, we're doing gameplays. And I don't want to just be a streamer. I don't want to become that. That's what the Twitch people do. They're just streamers. That's their job. I don't want to just be a streamer. Like, I want to do it, but not just do that. And you see what I mean? So, no, Twitch ain't the way. Like, fuck that. Yeah.
I'd rather just make stuff. Like, I don't want to, like, dig in
I want
to
make content.
Down and, like, talking.
The content will be streams sometimes, but it'll be part of a series of streams. When I do streams, I want it to be in series, like this, Sunlust, like this. It's not just, I'm just streaming because I'm making money, so I'm streaming, like, 3 times a week. Oh, what are we going to do today? I don't know. I'm just streaming. I just slap the stream on because it's what I do. No, I don't do that. I like to come with a plan. All right. And I know, like, I did a couple of Saturdays in the past where I didn't know what I was going to do, but that was only a couple of times, like, because I've just finished something big and I wanted to relax. But yeah, you get into the rhythm of it, but I don't want to be like that where, like, I'm just streaming because it's what I do and I have to do something. Like, no. I'm streaming because I fancy doing the stream, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right. And YouTube still has that sense of variety in making content, like videos and streams. Twitch is just like, it's all very temporary. It's all like superficial. I like channels that have videos that you can go back to. And I love people who say this about mine as well. There's very few people who do this for like gameplays, but they go back and they watch the old stuff. I like collecting my old series as like DVD series or like books or something like that. I like arranging them and be like, look, these are catalogs of episodes of entertainment, like TV series. I've made these. They weren't just disposable. That's the thing. Twitch streams like disposable entertainment, very disposable. You fucking watch the stream, that's it. You're never gonna fucking watch it again.
Yeah, they promote that. They fucking promote that too because
exactly.
Like, yeah, you can't keep them
expiring. You can't keep it, and it expires after a certain months. It's all disposable, and I don't like that. I like having it being something, a channel, a record of entertainment over the years of someone's, like, because I look at my gameplay series like TV show series. I know it's not that level, but I look at it like that. So all the series I've done, all the gameplays I've done, I look at them like seasons, like series of something like that. And I collect them in the playlist and I order them. And it's like, you know, those aren't disposable. You don't just forget about those. That's part of my history of all the gameplays I've done. And the way Twitch does it, I just don't like that disposable mentality, disposable content. Like, what's the point in putting effort in if it's just going to be watched once and then forgotten and then never, and it goes off the site? And it's like, what the fuck? Like, fuck that. I want to make a stream or a gameplay to remember, you know?
Yeah. That's the whole point. Okay, I think I've cranked the bitrate down to shit, which is going to be exactly what this laptop can handle.
The bitrate, oh no. Like, the title screen, this ain't title screen, this is just a fucking cover background. I wish it looked this good the whole time. You know?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, man.
Alright.
Non-kid friendly content. Yeah, about that kid friendly content thing, I saw a couple of people I know, like YouTube poopers, they were joking. They were like ticking the wrong thing, like the kid friendly, like, ooh, we're a kid friendly channel, like on purpose because they make really rude content. I'm thinking, no, you don't want to do that as a joke. Like, YouTube will start like fucking with your videos. Like, I don't think that, like, I care about my videos too much to make that joke. Like, I'm not doing that. I went on the thing and I ticked no, my content is not for kids because I know, like, my shit is very vulgar and not for kids. Like, I know this thing is stupid, but I feel like YouTube have to do it. It's the sort of thing it's one of them things they sort of have to do now that they're in the corporate eye. Like, whether or not you like them or hate them, they kind of have to do shit like this so they don't get their asses sued by like 10 companies at once. So yeah.
I'm a little bit out of this loop. Is this something recent or has this been around for a while?
No, this has been like a couple of weeks. This is a new
this
thing.
A whole new guideline thing? I haven't looked at that because I just didn't want to be depressed for a whole fucking
week. There's a US thing that says, I don't know if it's like law or something, but some sort of clause. And there's a thing that says if kid-friendly. What's Ultra Gamer saying? Non-kid-friendly content gets you demonetized. Now, kid-friendly content gets you demonetized and fined 40k. There's this thing where it talks about being fined $40,000 if you do something or whatever. I can't remember what the fuck it said. But I'm thinking if you just label your shit correctly, it's like marking. You know, on Facebook when there's like a fucking terrorist attack or some shit happens, and like mark yourself to make sure you're safe, and tell your friends that you're marked as safe. It's like that for YouTube channels. Dude, I'm not kidding. That's what it's like. It's like marking your channels as safe. Because if you don't listen, if you don't, and you either tick the kids one or you just don't do the thing. You don't tick any of them. You don't, like it says at the top of the web page, and you've got to click it. If you don't do it, you're more likely to get fucked over, especially if you're trying to make money, if you're trying to be monetized.
So it's an opt-out thing, not an opt-in thing? It's
not an opt-in or out. It's an option, a guideline that you have to check, sort of thing. You can ignore it and keep ignoring it, but you got to do it. They stressed how serious it was, and it's like there's 3 options. You tick yes, my content is for kids and it's aimed at children. No, it's not aimed. It's not for kids. And remind me on every instance is the 3rd option. Like check on everything I do, like every time, because it might be one or the other.
All right, so I might as well do that right now.
Yeah, I would say to be on the safe side. Maybe it's not that big of a deal and I'm drumming up too much attention, but I'm thinking just to be on the safe side, if you care about your content, like I care about my old stuff, so you know, I value my channels and I don't want anything to happen to them, and touch wood, you know, nothing's happened over the years. I haven't lost any channels or nothing, so I like to think I've been quite good at staying okay with YouTube in terms of like, especially considering the stupid content I used to make. So, but I would advise ticking that if you're a YouTube channel or you make gameplays with swearing in it or whatever. I would advise ticking that 2nd option, not for kids, just to tell YouTube, look, yeah, my channel if you're trying to make money, obviously it's going to make it harder because it's going to be harder to monetize when they know your shit's not kid friendly, obviously. So it's like signing yourself up to get less money, but also in the long run not getting in any trouble because they know you're not for kids. But if you're not making any money, like me, and I assume you don't, I don't know if you've monetized at all.
I never will.
So if you're like us, you make YouTube hoops or you just make stupid shit posts and you don't monetize, tick the shit out of that just to ensure that your channel doesn't get fucked by YouTube in some way because of this whole kids thing. That's what my point is. And I keep talking so much.
Making us use the new fucking stupid live stream beta just to make sure that we aren't illegally marketing towards kids.
I know.
Fuck it, I'm not doing that.
No, you what? Why?
All right, they're actually trying to make this fucking.
Oh, don't do it now.
Don't do it. No, you're streaming. Fucking stupid stream service. They actually want us to use the new fucking stream control room to legally like distribute how we could explain if we're not meant for kids.
I don't remember that.
I'm gonna read this out for you right now.
Okay, wait, let me check this.
You're legally required to comply with Children's Online Privacy Protection Act and or other laws. You're obligated to tell us if your live stream is made for kids. Use live control room. There's no fucking option on the regular like stream, like in the fucking creator studio in the live streaming tab to actually check that. So you have to go into this new fucking YouTube system in order to determine.
I didn't even know what?
Fucking legally determine whatever
Hang on.
laws you're talking about.
Let me check. Hang on. Because when I did it, I just went on my new Creator Studio shit. I could talk about the Creator Studio thing for ages as well. I don't really want to get into that, but I was on the Creator Studio thing, and that's where it popped up. I think at the top of the screen, you click it, and I didn't see anything about like what is live streaming stuff. You say like the stream room. I didn't see anything about that. I'm gonna check my.
I literally can't do it anywhere in here. I have to do it in the fuck. No, fuck that. Fuck them kids.
No, don't worry about it. Fuck them kids. No, I want my channel to be safe. Thank you very much. And you gotta. I've already succumbed to YouTube's shitty new layouts because they end up fucking forcing it on you anyway.
Okay, this feels a lot better. I think we're okay now.
Oh no! Here we go.
You had to take a shit.
No, listen. I'm on now. I just went on my Hexa channel, right, on my dashboard, my stream dashboard. Important, all creators are obligated. I think this is what you were reading just now. Children's Privacy Act, blah, blah, blah. That's not the thing that I clicked on to tick the thing. Okay. It was at the top of the screen, and it was like a check these settings or whatever. Like, do this. You're legally required to comply with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act and other laws. Yeah, so it says you're legally required to do this. So it's like, you better fucking do this shit. Like, don't ignore us. It's like a red letter.
Yeah.
You're obligated to tell us if your live stream is made for kids. Oh, I think this is like a separate one for the streams. because I already did mine for the I think there's one for the content video uploads and one for streams. That might be what it is.
Fuck off.
I didn't even know that. I think that might be what it is. Live control room. Okay, well, how bad is it? Don't be fucking bad, please.
The live control room was the one that made like an empty like ghost stream when I was trying to do a suck episode once. If you remember that whole thing. That's the whole reason I had a fucking like ghost.
Oh god, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I don't want to do this. Wait, it's like it says new stream and it's got like a bunch of upload. It's got all my upload defaults, like I'm uploading a video, but it's got like stream. I don't want to stream. This is all the video details that I put for an upload, and it's like, what? Oh no, this is bad.
It's
Oh,
cursed.
I didn't know about this. I'm sorry, I didn't know about this shit. I just thought it was about videos. What the fuck?
YouTube could take me down
Dude,
before I actually fall for this.
I
shit.
like the dashboard. I like YouTube's dashboard page. It's
They've been
good.
trying to get rid of it for like years now. That's the thing.
What the fuck? But it's good. What's wrong with it? It's good. It tells you everything you need to know. It tells you your stream key or your info about the
That's
stream,
exactly what you were
your
just talking
viewers,
about. All this unnecessary
the
shit.
green light if you're live. Everything. It tells you fucking everything live as you do it. Like, why is the dashboard bad? Oh my god. Oh, fuck. I swear to God, just when we were talking about YouTube being the lesser of two evils to Twitch, and now I got to find out this thing that like puts me well off. Okay, back to Twitch. Let's go. We keep fucking hopping back and forth between fucking Twitch.
Suck it, season 4, even though we didn't have an
Christ.
episode 2.
I'm gonna have to look into that later because that's a whole other kettle
One
of fish.
fucking
I didn't
rocket,
can
that's
of worms
awesome.
and kettle of fish blended together at the same time. I didn't know about, so great.
The YouTube service was so useless that you didn't even know it existed.
Well, I heard about the option to comply with the thing, so I did it on both of my main channels, my two biggest channels, and I didn't know there was a live stream one as well. I didn't know there was one on streams as well. Suck Season 4 Mixer. Yeah, we need to see what Mixer is all about. I'm kind of curious to see what it's all about.
Mixer.
Oh god.
I just don't like it. I just don't like how it
Dude.
feels.
How is the frame rate in your game, Laser, right now? Is it any better?
Great, it's amazing actually.
Well, you fucking sacrificed for it. I can tell you that as a viewer, because my god, this stream looks like fucking garbage now. The
Awesome.
fucking bitrate is... Oh, it's like there's fucking fire blue everywhere you go. Like, that's the effect I'm getting every time you
Let me
move.
check out the turn. Let me check out the turn. I didn't even see anything in the turn. Let me try moving.
And as soon as you go still, it's all nice, and as soon as you start moving, not when don't turn,
Ooh.
no, not when you turn, when you move.
Ooh, ooh.
Yes,
I'll tick it up a
exactly.
little bit. I'll tick it up a little bit.
Oh god, it's so bad. It's like fucking 144p, like fucking
That's
2006
fucking
YouTube.
awesome.
Dude, welcome to the throwback stream. This is 2009 stream YouTube. Let's play Sound System Dreamscape in the background. Notepad. Hello, I'm Laser Ink.
I'm Laser Ink, and then I actually like put like a V instead of a K and I have to backspace it.
Exactly, and and today I'll show you how to get San Andreas for free.
Well, if it's rarely stuttering, then it's a bit better, I think.
No, that bit rate, man. I was so happy with what it looked like before. I didn't notice the frame rate drop. Only you notice it because you're like playing it, controlling it. But this is what a shame. That's so,
If I actually have fucking frame rate drops in this, I'm not gonna finish this level.
Oh fuck. Okay, so it's come to this, guys. We have to sacrifice bitrate to allow the passing of this map. So it's come to this. It's me and Laser looking at each other like this dramatic fucking scene. I'm just looking at him like it's epic movie. So it's come to this. We have to sacrifice.
What's wrong? I thought you liked some filtering.
In order. It's not filtering! It's bitrate, it's more pixely. That's like the opposite of what I like. Like, the reason why I like texture filtering is because it makes it less blocky and less pixely. Bitrate makes it more pixely. It's like fucking two pixels
It's
vomiting all over the
filtering the pixels together.
Oh, that's not the kind of filtering I like. It's different, and you know it. It's like it's vomiting
different.
It's vomiting pixels all over the screen whenever you move around. It's
Oh,
just
that's cool.
horrible.
I'm looking like
But
shit.
it's just it's like data moshing almost at this point. It is that, but it's like data moshing. It's so everything's just like washed. It's like all the pixels on the screen like thrown in the washing machine. It's oh
I'm taking glances at a phone. It looks fine on the phone.
no, it's bad, dude. I'm watching on desktop.
It's fine. You're overreacting.
I'm gonna refresh the page and then load the quality setting again, just in case. No, it's still pretty bad. No, it's still pretty fucking bad.
You're overreacting. I'm pretty good.
It's because it was so much better before. I was so content with it before, and now it's like a massive step down. It's a shame.
Is that what?
So yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
What is this? Oh, the legendary spy crab. You can tell he's new. What is this? I don't know. What the fuck? What are we even playing? Like, then he's like, wait. What the fuck am I playing?
What am I playing?
Wait, is this Doom? What the fuck? What am I doing? Why am I here?
Why am I here?
Why are you here? What is this? What are we doing? What are we doing right now? Like, seriously.
What am I doing?
Why are we here? Why are we doing this? What is this?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Who gives a shit? It's Sunlust. He's playing through Sunlust still. He's been doing this for years.
This is Doom Mod. It's Sunlust. One of the fucking hardest things that's ever existed.
I strongly contest that. Strongly disagree. It's not one of the hardest things that's ever existed.
It's one of the hardest things that existed.
No, it's not.
Alright, my dick.
Some of the maps are very hard. Like some of the later ones that require you to do certain gimmicks and are hard. They are very hard. But the whole WoD in general, if you want to summarize its entirety, no, not even close. I know what. Trust me, Laser. I know what I'm fucking talking about. You know I know what I'm talking about. You know I know what I'm talking about, and everyone here knows that I know what I'm talking about, and they also know that you know that I know that you know that I know.
You just said you played the whole thing with nondescript details. You couldn't disclose to anybody.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because I've still played much worse, and I've seen. Like, just because you play it in a certain condition doesn't mean you can't imagine what it's like vanilla. You always think it the whole time you're doing it, and it's not that much.
You really can't. You really can't.
Yes, you can. I can, because I know, and I have a big brain. Okay, shut up. Stop arguing.
Big brain.
Stop trying to argue this, because I know it doesn't matter what you do.
I know why the imps are there now. I know why they're there.
I've done worse. There's definitely worse. From everything I've seen, from what you've played so far that looks bad, there is still way worse. I've seen it. Why we're still here, just to suffer. Yeah, exactly that. I can feel my leg. Dude, the phantom pain. You can feel leg even though he's not here.
Oh.
Dude, that's too good. That's too accurate. just like him in the game, I can feel the phantom pain of the leg that's not there, that feels like it's there.
Oh, I love Oz.
Oh, that's good. So yeah, you just have to get back to that segment now. Enough said, basically. So yeah, I don't think there's any strategies or tips I can help you like get through these.
There's nothing. There's no strategy.
You're pretty much doing it as good as you can do it at this point right now.
Just now it still feels a little fucking choppy.
The RNG bullshit with the cyber targeting, the rockets, just fucking, it's all a potluck gamble. I think you did it here though. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep. This is where I'm gonna start devolving into exactly in the chat for real again because it's just watching you go through the motions.
There are fucking 5 imps out here. I never saw 5 imps before. It's always been 3.
5. Well, maybe you just didn't notice. Maybe they died like around the corner.
A maximum of 3 have made it over here. I've never seen 5 before.
Note that. Next time you restart, take a look. Where are they coming from?
They had to be like from the left over here because I could never get over to the left because there's a Mancubus. All the Revenants push me back a little bit, and then the Cyber Demon, which you have to get lined up specifically right.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just gonna be going through the motions. There's these next few bits past the bar bit because now you know how to do it. So it's just gonna be. Laser's just gonna be banging it out.
Go right for the imps. We're gonna see how many imps are over here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 5 imps. I can see it now.
There you go.
Well, now we know.
Now we know.
They're all in.
So yeah, they're just gonna keep going through it over and over until it gets back there. So there's not really much to say about this one. So yeah, chat, keep it coming. Talk about stuff. What we gotta say? We still can't do suck because John is away.
Away, yeah.
Fucking war. So we have to we have to make up for it with like diet suck, like fucking
Diet
discount.
suck.
Yeah, diet suck, discount suck. It's fucking Sucklust. Let's do it.
The suck lust.
Yeah, it's like trying to hybrid the two, but it doesn't work so well because we're not as full on talking about topics as we would be on the podcast. But I still want to talk about stuff. This has nothing to do with the game, but I want a game with a nag. Okay, let me look up what that is. What the fuck is that? Oh, a fucking weeb thing. Okay. I'm kidding. A weeb sword. Okay. It's like a Japanese weapon with a buzzsaw blade as a weapon. Okay, very interesting. Well, pitch that to fucking. I don't know any fucking major game Japanese. I don't know anything. All I know is Doom.
I don't know anything.
I just know Doom. Like I'm trying to fucking like be cool and like make jokes and references to other things that are not Doom, and I fuck it up because I don't know anything.
Look at what I'm doing. Look at what I'm doing. Look at what I'm doing. Look at what I'm doing because of the fucking vials I've
Killing revenants with pistol. Did I say vials or revenants?
I said revenants.
I said revenants. You know, you say something because we were both talking at the same time, and you sort of think, wait, which one did I say? I couldn't remember what I said, and I didn't remember if I said it wrong. God damn. Yes, I see what you're doing. Are all the imps coming from there, that corner where I can't explain?
They're coming from the door with the 3 vials in it. Well, doesn't fucking matter now.
Oh, the door. They're coming from that door.
Yeah, all the way over there.
Oh. Right.
I was so far out of the fucking blast zone. I was practically back in the spawn at that point.
Oh my god. You still like that music? You're not getting tired of it yet?
No.
Still good?
Yeah, still good. What? Oh, one of them. There's nothing you can do here. I don't think there's any good way you can do here. Does the fucking review page say anything about this?
About what? What exactly?
This fucking stupid Revenant section.
Oh, just the start?
Yeah,
no?
just the start.
Okay, well,
he skipped it too.
He didn't say anything. No. He says the opening area has just enough cover for you to squeak by. Maybe tethering some monsters to the cyber and vice versa. Obviously, yeah, get the cyber to infight. That's like a necessity. But he says like maybe tethering some monsters to the cyber and vice versa, so that you can take out the archvile snipers in peace. So that's exactly what you're doing.
It's what I'm doing. That's exactly
getting the revenants to fight the cyber, so you can take out the vials. That's exactly what he mentioned. He just didn't mention how much of a fuckery it is to get the rockets. Yeah. From the revs at the start. He didn't mention it. Yeah, you're pretty much doing exactly what he's describing. I can't really offer anything here.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's just gotta be a better fucking way to do it. That isn't horrible.
It's just too tight. It just looks like it's too tight for there to be any other methods. But yeah, now from here onwards, once you do beat this map and you start all the next ones, if you have trouble, you have more assets on your side now. You have me. I've played the maps in some way and form, so I can give you tips maybe because I already know the map, and also have this guy's reviews, so maybe he'll provide a tip. So we've got a lot more to help you out now. So you're not like alone in the dark if you don't know how to do it. It's like, well, fuck, I can't fucking beat this map. How am I going to do it? I bet maybe you thought that about this map last time. I don't know. Did you? Like,
not too bad, no, because I've been through most of it at this point.
No, I mean like last time when you were on it, with the point at the start where it's like, oh, how the fuck am I going to do this? Like, this is actually too hard.
No, I'm still okay.
Okay. Well, if it gets to any point like that, and there's a part that's like really bad, like fucking like.
I mean, it's getting there. I'm actually feeling worse about the start the more I play it, honestly.
It's the start. It's just getting there. It's the RNG and like balancing out. Because now you're confident on doing that Val bit. You thought it was just really hard. Yeah. But now you've got a strategy down. It's just the RNG bullshit of this first bit that's now the worst bit. So
he actually killed the Baron. That one vial actually killed that Baron.
Oh yeah, look, I'm watching it. Oh yeah, neat. What a dude. You don't see that often. But yeah. Now that I think about it, any type weapon that sounds like something from Soft would put in a game as a joke. Like if Bloodborne's setting was similar to feudal Japan instead of Victorian England. Like
what the fuck is going on?
Now, really cool. It sounds really cool, but you gotta fucking bear with me. I don't know any of those things, so take it with a pinch of salt when I seem to be kind of disinterested because I don't know these games and I know what Blood.
I think he's talking about that game that Cuphead was based off of.
Oh, is it? Oh, I don't know. See, Doom is the only game I know. No, I do know.
Yeah, I like
Not
whiffing
many.
one over your head occasionally. It's kind of funny.
Like what?
I like whiffing one over your head occasionally. It's kind of funny.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Just because I wasn't concentrating, I was focusing on the messages again. Alright, chill, alright? Just play a stupid map and
Just
fucking.
make Dwayne Johnson go.
I was just about to fucking make that joke. Fuck. just fucking focus on your map and get Dwayne Johnson to go and then Vin Diesel go.
Yeah, if it doesn't
Okay.
go. The car go ooh, and the building go.
And the when you use the boost and the NOS, the nitros, it goes. I just make all these noises and you know exactly what I'm talking about. That fucking bit that we mentioned last time where it does like the tracking through all the wires and shit, like the camera going through.
Then the explosion go.
But yeah, it sounds cool what you're talking about there, but I have to be perfectly honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't know what any of it is, because I know it sounds dumb like this. All this dude knows is Doom. It's not entirely true, but it is partially true. But yeah,
You're gonna be honest.
you can talk about whatever you want, of course, but just take it with a pinch of salt. If you address some stuff like that to me, I'm most likely not going to know what the fuck it is, so I will talk about it, but there's not much I can say about Japan. Also, me personally, I'm not the best guy to talk about Japanese stuff anyway, because I'm not really what's the opposite of a weeb?
A cowboy.
No, I'm not a
Close enough,
cowboy.
honestly.
No, I'm not a cowboy.
It's like strict. It's like more strict.
No, you're looking at it the wrong way. I'm not talking about like what's a cultural thing that's like that could see as a polar opposite. I'm talking about like what's the opposite mentality of being you. Not like a thing that's different. Like, what would be? No, what would be a term that's the opposite of being weird?
A racist.
For fuck's sake, no! It's like something else. Like someone who just doesn't know about the shit. There's no expert in Japanese culture at all. In like the media, the anime and the media stuff. A functioning member of society. Ultra gamer with the burns, dude. Someone watch Joker. Ooh. See, look, you can see who the gamers are in the chat. That's a true gamer there.
That is a gamer thing to say.
Weebant. Yeah, that was a gamer moment there. Weebant. Well, I guess, for lack of a better phrase, I'm very much a weebant. So if you talk about
You're
stuff
functioning
that
member of
is
society.
Japanese culture, it's not that I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna be like that. Like I'm not gonna be a dick about it. But I just don't know. Like I'm
Not
fucking.
versed.
Like I watch Joel, and he's always talking about some fucking anime stuff. Like because he watched anime, and he fucking.
He's been to
I don't know.
Japan too, so.
And he's been to Japan. He's like up in
He's
the
aware.
culture. I don't know jack shit about it, and it's like, what the fuck? I don't know any of this stuff. Fucking JoJo and shit, and not just JoJo. I know how popular that is. It's other stuff as well. He talks about lots of other stuff, but I just don't know what any of it is. Like
Those
fucking,
anime kids shows like JoJo.
I'm not even a weeb. I've just heard of what it is. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, because the thing about me is, I guess it's a cultural thing. I do like. There's only a couple of Japanese like stuff, and not counting like Nintendo Mario because it's got such an American westernized market. We're not counting that because everybody has that. But the closest thing I get to being interested in like media, like games or whatever franchises, is like obviously Tekken, because I always love the series, and that's obviously like very Japanese rooted. I'm a fan of that, and the fucking Goemon mystical ninja shit. That you know that, and only because I had the N64 game in childhood. So that's another like and that had a lot of like ancient Japanese like folklore, like creatures and shit like in it, as like the characters and the enemies and stuff. So that had a lot of like the traditional stuff put in the game. So you kind of learn a little bit. But that's about as far as I know. Nothing else. I don't watch no anime or fucking the shows, the games. I don't do any of it. I just don't. And I say this like it's a big deal. It's not a big deal, but I need to point it out because it's just I see so many people who are into it now, like all over Twitter and YouTube. Everyone's all about anime and like Japanese culture and stuff. And when I go to like conventions, it's like 80% of the stuff there is like anime and fucking games and Japanese stuff. I just don't. I come from a very like fucking doom and science fiction and fucking guns and I like that. And Arnold Schwarzenegger and fucking action movies.
Yeah, Arnold
like
Schwarzenegger go,
yeah, I like that. That is all. I am well into that. Kind of the same way as a lot of these weebs, as you want to call it, weebs, would be well into their like the anime. They like talk about it a lot. Because I used to do in some streams, I talk about like Arnold movies where people would ask about it. I was like going off on one about all the movies. There's so much I could talk about. I could do the same thing. I'm like that for like Doom and Arnold and action movies and very like guns and like over the top, like that kind of sci-fi, like futuristic. So another reason why I like Doom. But I like all that stuff in the way that weebs like weeb stuff. But I just don't that weeb stuff. I don't associate with it. So it's like different cultures, yeah. But just so people know where they are with me, because I know a lot of people in my old stream chats when I used to stream a lot last year. I get a lot of people in the chat. I can tell the kind of people they are. They're like middle-aged, they're like Doom. They're very simple guys, like simple American. I like my trucks, I like my guns, I like my Doom, and I fucks with those people because I like trucks, I like guns. I'm not even gonna front, like I'm not even gonna fucking like talk shit because I like them all as well. I think they're awesome. Yeah, okay, Doomer. Yeah, pretty much. But I've seen a few people in my chats who are just very, maybe they aren't simple people, but they come across as
very
like,
simple people. Yeah,
I'm a simple guy, you know. I just like this, I like that, and I just come here to see you kick some ass and Doom. It's cool, you know. I like fucking Doom and fucking guns and just like cool shit. And I'm from Texas.
Just call your chat.
Always was from Texas as well. Can I just say that the people from Texas, they're the cool motherfuckers. I swear, every time I'm from Texas, it's just this fucking awesome guy. And of course, Doom, you know, Texas, the headquarters of that. So I have every time I see like the Texas pop up, I'm like, yeah, they're the shit.
Yeah.
I like them ones. But yeah. But these kind of people, that's up my street, that kind of stuff. And the urban stuff as well, because I like all the drum and bass and the London culture and you get a bit of the ghetto stuff in that way. So I like a lot of the urban and westernized stuff, you could say.
Awesome.
That's just where I'm coming from. So yeah, when you go to my streams, you know what you're getting in for, right? It's very, very straightforward, you know, fucking gun, man, muscle. You know, Vin Diesel goes, yeah, Dwayne Johnson goes, but I like that though. That's my shit. That's our territory. That's my territory. I don't know about you, but this is my territory. It's this shit.
I'd say, yeah, it's close. Don't know if I'm as urban. I'm more like,
right.
How would you call it? I don't really know what to call it at the time.
It's hard to explain.
I gotta start focusing anyway, so.
Yeah, you got to focus on this. This is the bit. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just saying, like, I notice a lot of people like that stuff and weeb stuff a lot as well at the same time. But I'm just one of those people. I recognize anime stuff and Japanese culture, but I don't have any association with it. It's not who I am, so I can't relate. I can't affiliate. So. Again, I'm a simple man. I like my Doom, I like my GTA, I like my guns, I like my cars.
I want those Revenants to start fucking up with Barons, because Revenants can do a lot of damage.
And I like shotguns.
I
like shotguns that go boom. You know that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm fucking. Well, what did you say? Sorry, I'm fucking.
I'm trying to get these Revenants to start infighting these Barons. That's what I want to do here.
Yeah, infighting might be another key to get certain. So like the Barons, it's all about getting the Barons out of the way, really.
Yeah, fuck it. Here, the Barons come out of this side and this side. There's two sides where they come out of.
Two sides?
There's
I thought it was
here.
one.
No, it's two sides. It's this entire like corner.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Should I get the Soul Sphere? I'm at like 140, but I'm not gonna be able to get up these stairs in time when all this shit starts breaking loose.
Yes, yes, I would suggest doing that. Yeah,
because
because by the time you have enough space to get up the stairs, you'd have killed like half of the stuff, and you can maneuver, so you won't need that Soul Sphere.
I feel like I can get back here, so let's give it one more like good practice run to see what's going on. I'm gonna start shooting the Caco demons too, because the Cacos actually take up a lot of space because they're big enemies.
That's true, but when you died last time, I swear it's because like one Baron got in your way. If they could have just moved around differently and you could have slipped past them, you would have gotten back to where the Barons came out of, and then you would have space to move around the whole room as the monsters flow and herd. Like, I still am feeling like Caco demons, but I will try some Baron like movement too. Have you got infinite height on? Do they block you at any height?
No, they don't.
Shouldn't be too bad then.
Yeah, well, they flood really quickly is the thing. Like, and they can block like fucking rockets with auto aim anyway. So,
How long does it take you to get here in the map? Like, how long does it take to get this far? I
10
know you've been
minutes.
sitting here for a minute, but about 10 minutes.
But that includes all the fucking deaths I've had. It takes 10 minutes to
Oh,
a good
no.
run, so...
No, yeah, one good run is what I mean. One proper run to get from beginning to this point.
Okay. Yeah, let's just fucking do this.
Oh, just quickly, about Studio Ghibli. That's the other thing I forgot to mention. That's like the one other thing, because I watched a few Studio Ghibli films. I love those, like the Japanese Disney films. I love them. I know they're not Disney, but I mean, like, they're like the Japanese Disney. That's how great they are. Like, I like those as well.
Shit.
That is also the closest I will get to like Weeb's status, is that stuff, because I love those.
Oh, no! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, get the Megasphere, get the Megasphere.
So it proves that I can recognize and enjoy like anime stuff. I just don't get into the shows and the culture, and I like those films, but I just don't get into it in that much. So yeah, now you know my life story and how my culture works. Now you know how the funny British man does his.
Holy
thing.
shit!
Considering we like to, oh, you're doing it, dude! You're doing it, dude! You're totally holding it down. You've done it. You've got it. That's the map. Once you've got those barons crowded in the middle, you've won. That's it. Now all you got to do is just kill them and just fend them off. You don't have to worry about getting stuck or nothing. And once you kill those last barons and cacos, you just hit like 2 switches and you go up some stairs and that's it. We're out. Dude, he
There
did
are
it.
so many fucking barons left! Cells, there's cells in here.
No, come on, you can make it through. Oh, yes. Don't worry, you've got plenty of space to move. That's it. Oh my god, you're out. You're done. You're done. You're finished. It's easy. Cells. These are last monsters, so you can just unload your ammo. Just lay them out. How great does that feel? What the fuck is that? What is that supposed to
That's
be?
wolves. That's the fucking, it's the levitating SpongeBob meme.
Oh, right. Yeah, that
Okay.
is
That's
how
the
much
fucking map.
easier was that than if you didn't know about the hitting the 2 vials thing?
That's the fucking
Dude,
map.
you could have been on this for hours, like last stream, but we did it in, what was that, like half an hour? Oh no, we've been live for an hour and a half.
It's been more than an hour. We've
How
been
we been
talking
live
a
for an
lot
hour
more.
and a
We've been like fucking around too. But hey, it's a perfect level too.
It didn't feel like an hour and a half. That passed quick as shit. But yeah, you were on that for like a good, maybe like half an hour, 40 minutes. That was
Fucking
amazing.
perfected the level. There's
Oh,
no
he
way to not
perfected it
perfect
too.
Because
Yes.
There's no
yes.
secrets here either. It's like one straight
Oh, yeah.
line. Well, not. It's definitely not a straight
Oh yeah,
line. Okay.
you asked me, did you perfect any maps when I played it? Well, I must have done,
Yeah,
because I must
yeah.
have perfected this one. There you go.
Hmm.
Nice.
Well, yeah, I still think that was a pretty good level, honestly. I think there are some really
Just that
smart
beginning bit.
The fucking vial switching, that was smart. That was fucking really
Yes.
cool. The beginning
That's
bit was
cool.
awful. That was
The
fucking
beginning,
awful. Way
it's
too
because
much
the beginning bit
randomization.
relies on
like,
RNG
Yeah,
and
you
the
just have
infighting
to.
chance. It's fucking random.
you have
It's
to line the
terrible.
fucking revenants up in like a small cluster. Then you have to line the cyber demon to shoot exactexactly where the cluster is. Then you gotta get the
Oh,
fucking imps to somehow fight that mancubus so you don't have to waste
It's like
rockets on the
some
mancubus.
fucking
Then you have to make sure
teenage-
that one fucking vial in the corner dies in 4 rockets. Then you gotta kill the fucking ones in the totem. Then you gotta make sure the fucking cyber demon shoots the hell knights that are on the fucking side so they don't distract you while you're killing the 3 vials off the fucking door. And then you gotta make sure you have enough fucking rockets, because if you run out of rockets there, then you just fucking die because there's 3 fucking vials coming after you. And then you have to have enough shells to kill 2 barons to actually get into the fucking rest of the level. Fuck
make
the
it sound
fucking
like-
beginning of blood geometry. The rest of the map
Make it
was
sound
really
like the
good
hardest
though,
thing ever.
but fuck you.
It sounded like some sort of TAS, like Zero Master strat, like something you would have to do one of
Have
them
a
to
fucking
beat.
rocket press into my ass.
Yeah, 1 aid press.
Yes.
Build up speed to beat that first bit.
But
No, but
speed
you
my
did it, though.
fucking dick. Okay, map 20.
I haven't forgotten that. You'll be hearing that quite a bit if you die a lot. Does the music reset when you restart and die?
No,
Is it one of them?
doesn't reset.
I mean,
It keeps
2002 Doom Odyssey did that for some reason. I don't know why.
going. Is this Final Fantasy music?
Yes.
Okay, I thought I recognized
You'll love the name. You'll love the name of the song when you find out what it is.
it. Is it like...
Very interesting name choice for the name of the song.
Oh, no, you told me about this. You told me about it.
Oh, I told you about
yeah,
it,
you
didn't
told
I?
me- you
Oh,
told me
okay, I
about
told you, yeah. Yeah, for those in the chat who don't know the music of this map or don't really know Sunlust, it uses a Final Fantasy song from a game, Final Fantasy Tactics. Yet another Final Fantasy game I didn't even know existed.
No, the Tactics series I heard was pretty good. I have like a friend who plays a lot of
How
it.
many are there? You know?
Where do I
Oh,
go
God.
first? There's 2 soul spheres over there just sitting.
But yeah,
Shitload of chain
yeah, this
gunners.
song is pretty dope, but the name of the song is very suggestive. I mean, I read up that apparently it's supposed to mean, like, it means more the traditional sense of the word, not just the sexual undertone of that modern reason, but definition, but also
just drop the bomb
to
already.
lead-
Just drop the bomb on it.
It's called The Pervert. It's literally called The Pervert is the name of the song. But it's a good song, and it's supposed to be like the more traditional meaning of pervert, like in ancient whatever shit times, where like
here.
it also
That's
meant,
not
like,
what I wanted, but okay,
to
sure.
lead people away or whatever. So it's more like just wicked villainy rather than sexual tones.
Yeah.
But of course, everyone today's
so
like, he looks at anime titties,
Penis,
and he looks at titties.
penis.
Dude, the Final Fantasy Tactics is on Twitch because they're pervert. I don't know. I'm trying to make a joke. I'm not even making a joke. I'm just like stringing elements of a joke together. Final Fantasy, pervert, Twitch, boobs, joke. There you go. These are the components of a joke. There, now laugh. I couldn't think of how to
Commence
put
laughter.
it together. Yeah.
I don't think I should be killing these Hell Knights first. I feel like I need to find where to go.
Oh, I'm trying to think of, yeah, because now from here onwards, it's like, how did I do it? Now I know the way I did it was different.
What the fuck does this do? It just lowers Hell Knights down.
You will not enjoy, I will say this, you will not enjoy what's behind that door that's behind those Hell Knights you just lowered.
That's great.
You will not like the sheer amount of shit behind that door. It's just so much.
Chain gunners too. I kind of like this like close quarter combat better though, where it's just like you take on like a couple of columns of enemies. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's nice, like one at a time. This area is kind of useless. Pretty much here.
Fuck.
Fucking Joe Rogan moment. Joe Rogan-ment? I don't know. I'm gonna be angry if Jim Carrey doesn't say penis. I honestly, I know it's like a meme, whatever, but I really, obviously, you know, he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna.
Come on, he's
like,
got to say it. I didn't even get to
it.
talk about the Sonic movie either.
Yeah, I think we should probably just save that for Suck anyway.
That's
it's
way
such a
too
big
long.
thing.
The fucking people aren't gonna care about the Sonic movie after that.
Oh, well, for fuck's sake! But I don't like talking about topics too much in these streams because
It's too big though. It's too big of a
too
fucking,
big.
like,
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me just get this straight. So they redesigned the Sonic. Obviously, it's a big hubbaloo and whatever the fuck that everyone is making because it's great that the animators, you know, they listen to the fans, like when they redesigned it. People are saying, you know, the film still looks like mediocre, like it's run-of-the-mill meth film, but at least it's not like an insultingly god-awful design in a meth film. At least it's a meth film that actually listens to people, so it's okay, serviceable, and maybe it's like a bit of fun, you know, whatever, fine. But the fact that it's redesigned, obviously the redesign does look great. I honestly think that the redesign did one thing that's actually kind of better in design than the actual Sonic design, and that's the eyes. The separated bit, the separation. I actually think that's a better idea because it makes more sense. Like the Sonic's original design everyone's seen that meme where it's like just a giant eyeball is his head. Everyone's seen that. Yeah. But like it's weird when you look at it. Like it worked in the original games, like it's just like a few pixels on in a Sega console. But now that he's got like a big model, it doesn't look right. It's like when Simpsons are made 3D models, they just look weird. Right? So you got to kind of change it up a bit, and having no separator in between the eyes, what the fuck, it just looks weird. So I think the movie actually did one thing even better than the original design by doing that little dividing bit. And whether you like that or not, it makes more sense. So
what the fuck is going on?
It's a real fuckity fuck. So you want to make sure you kill these enemies before you go into each one, because vials will come out each time you hit more switches. There's more.
Okay, kill the vials. I think I can do that. So let's see what do. I gotta run over there. I gotta kill the fucking chain gunners, and then those things will lower. That's what's going on here.
But okay, I want to tell you guys this one thing real quick, because I didn't get to tell anybody this. If I was streaming, I would have been loved to tell people this, and I didn't tweet it. But when I went to Comic-Con last, which was just before Halloween, so a couple of weeks ago, when I went to Comic-Con, there's these stalls where they always have like movie scripts. They have you can buy a script of each, like all these famous movies, like all the big ones you can think of, Jaws, Pulp Fiction, you know, you name it. They have like the full scripts, and you can buy them like laminated or whatever. And they had one for Joker, and I would love to have mentioned this in some podcast. We're here. Yeah, they had one for Joker, and I know it just come out like in the same month, but they had it, and I was like so interested because I stood there with my friends, like reading it, because I was interested to see how the original script handled the lines. And what I found was actually kind of interesting, honestly. I
Oh,
think
shit.
the
Where the
society
fuck?
line was legit an ad lib. It wasn't written in the script. It was I'm trying to remember what exactly was written. Hang on. I think I've still got the pictures on my phone. Let me just dig out my phone real quick. But yeah, I took pictures of some of the script lines because it's so memorable. I just want to say this: the way the stage directions are written in the script really paints a picture of how fucking passionate they were about the emotion each scene. Like, I don't know how most scripts are because I'm not a film buff or theatre expert, but from what I know, they write in caps, but they write like in brackets in between the dialogue. They write, Arthur goes to da-da-da, he walks here, he blinks, he sighs, or whatever, he does this, whatever. In every film, you've got like stage directions and scripts. This character goes over here, that one looks pensive, or looks this way, blah, blah, blah. But the way these directions were written, especially in the climax and the violent scenes, it's half edgy teenage boy fan fiction and half like, whoa, this is awesome. It's not cringe. It's not like super. You can see like elements of like, oh, this like edgy teen boy fan fiction, like fucking murdering it. But it's in a good way, and it's like you could tell by the way this is written that they're so like. Okay, let me just dig up what it says. Let me dig up my pictures.
Just read some, because I can't fucking handle this right now. I actually think
I'm
this
gonna
laptop
read
is too bad for a Doom level.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it. So yeah, and I genuinely, I think the society line was actually, because people say, oh, did Joaquin Phoenix just add that in for the fans, for the gamers, like for
the gamers? Yeah.
Was it actually in the script in the first place, or did he just ad-lib that as a little like +1 to make film for the meme? Well, I don't know if it was for the meme. It might not have been, but I can. If this script is real and legit accurate, I'm pretty sure it is, because it's got like the fucking autographs on the front of it. I'm pretty sure society wasn't actually in the script. So, God. And the other interesting thing is in the scene at the end when he's in the ward at the end of the film, he says you wouldn't get it, and it shows the parents. There's a pan-out shot Bruce Wayne, and he says you wouldn't get it, and it's sort of left up to you to think about what exactly he's meaning by that. Like, the script actually goes into more detail. There's a lot of dialogue that was cut or not used or not acted out that was left in the script. And it kind of explains that scene more, exactly what the director was intending, the intention behind what he said when he said, I thought of something funny, you wouldn't get it. It basically explains it, because he was going to say more. Okay, so let me start, I've got 2 pictures. Let me just, give me a minute. Oh, I swear I took more pictures than this. So I swear, like, I fucking lost. I think I've just lost one. What the fuck? I didn't delete it. Oh man, I'm worried now. I'm trying to remember what it said. Okay, so obviously in the scene, I didn't want to spoil, but I'm sure most people here in the chat have fucking seen the film by now.
Pain floor too. Everything in this map's a fucking pain floor.
Oh, that, yeah. Gotta like get used to that. That black murkiness, yeah, that's gonna be everywhere later on in the next maps. It's gonna be everywhere. Yeah. But yeah, when during the climactic scene when he's on the Murray Franklin show and he does what he does, I don't know if I'm even bothering to spoil or not, but when he does what he does and it's the shocking build-up climax, in the script, the way it describes what he does, even the way it's written is shocking. I think I've lost. I'm sure I took a picture of that part, but I think I've lost it. I've only got 2 images. It sucks. But I can read you what I did get. So I've got the ending. So the ending when he's in the ward. What? What happened? What happened?
I managed a hard reset. Bro, you pressed E.
What the fuck? What happened?
I just pressed E the moment the fucking helmet.
Oh, you press it like the instant he killed you. It's like you press the switch and just restarted the map. There's the switch as an exit and the switch restarts the map. Fuck you. That's a nice like troll mechanic. Let's hope you don't do that.
Casino, explain that one.
Oh my god.
Explain that one when you're fucking bench pressing 800 fucking Doom pounds.
A troll electric switch is a troll mechanic in Doom. Where it's turning into troll a little bit.
If you press the switch, then you die.
No, you don't die. You start again. It just like spawn. It's like you restart the map.
The map restart. It in the code right here that I will lightly put over on the screen. It restarts the game.
Yeah. Reset the game. Anyway, so yeah, in the scene in Joker when he's in the hospital and it says, "Hospital doctor, what's so funny?" He takes a deep breath, his eyes are glazed over, his voice is scratchy, like he doesn't use it much. Just thinking of this joke. Do you want to, yeah, I know. Do you want to tell it to me? Beat, there's a beat there, so like a pause. And he says, no, hospital doctor, because you don't think I'll get it? This is how it was originally, the dialogue was originally written out. So he says no, and then the doctor says, because you don't think I'll get it? Like, why the fuck would the doctor say that? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Maybe it's like maybe this is like a regular thing where like he.
Yeah, but anyway, so they say because you don't think I'll get it, and then Joker says because it's personal, it's between me and him. And that basically just explains exactly what that, yeah, it confirms, yes, when he said you wouldn't get it, that was referring to the Bruce Wayne thing and the parallels, and it is confirming exactly what it is, in case you were speculating otherwise.
In case you were a little dumb.
And there was more dialogue after that, but they cut all of that. So they kept it, they did a good job by leaving that out, I think. By keeping that ambiguous, and having him say you wouldn't get it is a lot better.
That's fucking good.
At the end, when Angle on Joker, so at the end when It's Life starts at the very end and he's like dancing in the ward and he's the blood footprints, and he goes from one side to the other with people chasing him. That bit, so it says Angle on Joker, a smile creeping off his face, and we hear the groovy organ. It says this in the script, and we hear the groovy organ opening to Frank Sinatra's anthem "That's Life" beat. In hallway, Arkham State Hospital morning. From behind, we see Joker shuffling down the hallway past all the other mental patients and orderly by his side. Sinatra starts singing. Like he's there, like he's fucking in the room. No, Sinatra starts singing as Joker gives him the cue. Like, well, starts singing, okay. From his ward. And Joker does a slide step to the music like he can hear it too. ... Into a skip. ... And another slide step into a spin. ... Like these ... like it's some fan fiction, like it's to create this dramatic like pause.
Fan fictions have ruined the ellipsis form.
Written like it, yeah, that's true. Dancing down the hallway into the sunset. ... Iris out, and that is how the script ends, and it's just so beautiful. It's honestly the way the stage directions and that stuff that's not like lines. It's like telling what the actor's going to do and what's happening in the story. All those parts that I read in the script when I flipped through it, they're all written so like over the top, like poetic, like it is like poetic fanfiction. Like the passion that you can tell is put into the way it's written. It's not just character does this, character does that, does it in this way, does it that way. Like, you can have a good director that knows what they're doing and wants things to all be done a specific way, but they'll still be written out very straightforward, you know, like proper direction.
Yeah, so the average like person that's like performing
like instructions. It's like instructions, yeah. But all of these instructions I read were not written like instructions. They were written like it was part of the novel, like it was creative writing. Like the guy was so passionate about it. He was writing like about not just writing what Joker's doing, but explaining how he's doing it in this really I can't explain fucking the way he's like immersed in his passion for the writing. He's just so into it. Yeah. He's using all these beautiful words about how great it is and lovely, and it's so poetic. And like, this dude is really getting into it. So yeah, and for some reason I seem to have lost the picture. I guess this phone is a piece of shit. But I'm sure I took more pictures of the script. But I took a picture of the bit where the climax happens on the show, and the way it says what he does is like so I can't explain the way it bluntly, and then Joker goes and right in the and the way it says it's just like for fuck's sake, man. Like it's so unnecessarily brash and extra in the way the instructions are written. That's what I mean. But it's just so great, and it just tells you just how much passion was put into this film when they made it, because of the way they
fucking good movie. Go this way.
Yeah, it's such a fun movie. I want to watch it again. I never say that about any film. But yeah, I can confirm. Time. I've actually only seen it twice so far. I was going to see it a third time, but I haven't yet.
Oh, okay.
Only twice so far, but I must have. But yeah, the whole reason why I swear I took a picture of those scenes, but for some reason my phone's fucked up and it's gone. So, but from memory, I took a picture of the. Oh, I fucking lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was going to say. But I already mentioned the climax scene and that. But there was another thing as well that I took a picture of because it was so... Oh, yeah, the society bit. So, yeah, when he says that whole line, what do you get when you cross mentally ill alone or a society and choose some trash? The original script, I'm trying to rack my brain what it originally said. It didn't say society. I think it said just like a world or a town or something like that. A world that treats him like trash, or a town that treats him. Yeah, I think it might have been town or something like, or city. It's something like that. And it's just something as general as that. And it's like, wow. And you realize it wasn't actually going to be society in the first place. And that leads me to believe that he put that in there. I don't know, maybe it's just
actually live in a society.
Dude, we have to worship Joaquin Phoenix. Look at the favor that he did for us. He slipped in that society for us.
He put us in the society.
He did it for us.
There's 4 secrets in the map. Awesome.
Yeah, great. But yeah, it originally script never says society. That's just what I came here to say about that.
That's great.
But anyway,
great.
I kind of want the other one now. I miss the dun 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 dun. I can't miss it now. The intense, cheesy action music. Like The Rock and Dwayne Johnson have like gone home now that they've drove the car home. They finished. They saved the day. It's over.
And now it's like Dwayne Johnson in his trailer or something. He's going.
Dun, 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 dun. The pervert. He's looking at porn in his house.
He's making YouTube videos. The Rock, my favorite YouTuber.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Dude, he wants to collaborate with Will Smith so bad. You're gonna try and get that YouTuber clout. You're trying to get that like
fucking cyber up there. Are you fucking with me?
What movie are you talking about? Oh, yeah, we were talking about Joker. So the reason why I was talking about Joker in the script and that is because like, the society thing wasn't in the script. So like, is Eggman gonna say ping us in the society thing? Honestly, I don't think so, because the society thing you can pin down to like, oh, maybe it wasn't the meme. Maybe he just said society like an ad-lib, because society is a word you would use, regardless of the meme. It fits the context, it fits the whole situation, right? Society would be an acceptable word. So maybe it was just used like that, just so happened to be, and like, oh, lol, meme. But the thing about Pingus is, outside of the meme, it has no meaning outside the meme. It is literally just the meme. So there's no way he's going to use it unless they directly try and reference the meme. And I don't think that's going to happen, honestly. Even people want to say like, oh, because the animators listen to the people and they're taking notes and they're reading like, now they're just going to listen to any old suggestion we put in. Like, tell them to say like, fucking don't look at the Sonic fanfiction in the movie or something like that. They're not going to do anything. And I don't think Pingus is going to be said. Maybe they're going to try and slip a let me get this straight. He's not just going to go pingers. He's not just going to go like that. Maybe they're going to say snooping as usual, but I
think that's what he's meaning.
I
think he's trying to, hide a pingas in there. Like,
I highly doubt
cartel that shit.
I really, nah.
You really don't think so?
We know, obviously, we know he's not just going to shout pingers like that. But I don't believe they're going to bother with that, because it's more obscure than just... Because you've got to think about the scale of it. The Sonic redesign was like fucking everybody and their grandmother was complaining and asking. And it wasn't just the people on Twitter and that. It was also actual... I heard there was like actual people, like companies or one company or workers of someone else that actually complained to them about it. So that...
They're fucking like corporations
that was
going
part
after
of
Paramount for making such a shitty Sonic.
It wasn't just the fans. Part of it was the fans. It's not like they ignore the fans like YouTube or something when they only do it because Big Guy said so. But part of it was fans, and part of it was also something else that someone involved like complained as well to the team. So they did that because of that. How big of a deal that was. But the Pingus thing is like mostly YouTube poop circles. Like it's mostly a YouTube poop joke. I know it's like the Sonic community, they kind of know it now because the cartoon and whatever. But it is a YouTube poop joke. That's where it came from. And these communities are much, much smaller. I really don't think they have the outreach to get the attention to stick it in. Unless someone working on the movie knew about it and snuck a sneaky one in there.
Also, the way that the chemistry
how would they get Jim Carrey to do
Sonic and Dr. Robotnik is in the trailers, I don't think he's going to be like he's not going to have any reason to say snooping as usual.
Exactly. He's not got any reason to say it, so it's not going to work. You see how he was so shocked he screams at Sonic? He had no idea. Yeah. And the way the character is portrayed as well, it's a little bit different. Because obviously it's not going to be faithful to Eggman as he is in the game that you usually know him, or Robotnik. It's a bit of a spin. I would say it's a welcome one, because Jim Carrey is fun, it's funny. Obviously, it doesn't have to look and seem exactly like Robotnik to be good. Obviously with Sonic has to be, because that's the fucking time.
I have a fucking breather to talk about it too for a minute, but like honestly I think this... Alright, this might just be me, but the humor in the trailer, like with the new Sonic redesign, seemed like a whole lot funnier to me.
Yes, yes, it wasn't just the
A
redesign
lot
that was better. It was the
fucking
whole thing. The humor was better. I actually, when I watched the trailer, I felt myself like it made me smile because it was so positive. Not just to see the redesign, because yeah, I already saw the redesign, but I watched the trailer. It's like yeah, there's some genuinely good laughs in it. It doesn't feel cringe. I hate using
It's
a
not,
word.
yeah, not cringe. That's
It,
the thing.
no one was cringe. It was just not just because of the dumb song choice or the bad design, but also because the jokes were just fucking shit.
The
It was
elements
terrible.
the elements collided too hard.
Like
there
a
was
kid
just
trying to tell
there's too much
bad
bullshit.
jokes. It was awkward. But this one, you could argue that there's some jokes that are a bit meh in this because this is like a dumb kids film, right? They're just going to be like a generic. It's not.
Yeah.
Let's not get our hopes up. I don't think the film's going to be that great, but it's going to be all serviceable. And some of the jokes were actually all right, and I found myself like,
okay,
wow.
even though it's not going to be
supposed
great,
happy.
I still think I need to go see it just so I can fucking
Alright.
vote with my wallet. Like, this is what companies should be doing. They should be improving. Like, they should be listening to people that are like.
Oh yeah, it's like a tactical political vote. Like, you're giving them money as an incentive to like, yes, do this more.
That's how it works. That's how movies work. You vote with your fucking wallet. What was good? That's why
I
Joker
fully,
is so
I
good
fully
right now.
endorse that and approve of that. But at the same time, I'm not going to want to go see it if I don't want to go see it.
Yeah.
You know, that too. But yeah, I.
You can only go
fully,
so
yeah,
far with that, I guess. Holy shit! I'm actually not doing terrible right now. I've mopped up a lot of this first part.
Yeah, I don't think this map is actually that bad. It's when you get to that door that I'm talking about. See that big door, the red key
I see the
bit?
big door.
When you open that fucking door, you better make sure you make the use of all the space in this area and take cover, because you will be flooded.
That's great.
I was taken aback at just how many fucking shits are behind that door. Like, oh yeah, there's a fucking big group.
Oh, fuck off! Okay, I'm done.
Them. Did you get fucking rocketed in the face by the silent?
I don't know
catch you?
where
he
goes.
He caught you. Yeah, he can see you from over there. Oh, you idiots!
I'm done.
You were mopping
this
up.
computer actually can't handle inverting in darkness, and I'm actually feeling like the fucking stress from it too. Also, let me feel this thing. Ah, shit.
I mean, you're doing fine. Wait, why are you quitting?
Because we're done. We got the map. We got the map. That's the thing.
So we only did one. I mean, we did it quite quick.
Yeah, but we got the map. Also, my computer's fucking tanking. I despise playing Doom on
already.
this
I
thing.
feel like we haven't even been on that long.
Look,
that felt so short.
You were already fucking mad about the pixelization of the bitrate.
Yeah, but we were talking about shit. I feel like I've only been talking a short while. We've got 2 hours. What the fuck?
I'm done with Doom. I didn't say
I don't believe it.
Total.
This passed so quick. What the fuck?
Yeah. It wasn't long enough, even though I don't know how time works.
No, that passed so quick. I couldn't believe that. That's like the quickest Sunlust stream that it felt ever.
Because we know what we're doing, kind of.
I guess so. This map shouldn't be that bad. There's another area that you haven't seen yet that is like, ooh, keep you on your toes, ooh, shocker. But once you get it, it's like pretty simple. It's just like
honestly, I am so fucking against doing anything on this laptop right now. Like beyond just like a single picture for suck, I despise streaming anything on this laptop. It can't handle it.
How long will we have to put up with this again? I know I always ask this, but I always forget. How long will we have to put up with that until we get you on better shit?
Permanently?
What?
No, I mean like when you could stop putting up with it permanently. I mean.
No. I mean, how long?
It'll be on and off as long as I'm in
How long will we have to put up with you using a laptop that gives us these problems until you use a proper PC again, like the old days?
For the rest of my life, a couple of years.
Oh, that's a long time though. That's like a couple of years.
Yeah,
it's a lot of this. Yeah. And what do you mean though? Not permanently? So you're able to use it
in like once I can just finally say fuck this and just go on my PC forever.
Right. So what's the alternative?
I can intermittently go like back to my PC for breaks.
Oh, right. And you can schedule streams from that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you better do that then, because I need that. I need that fucking luxury, because this laptop is like being a piece of shit right now.
Fucking god.
Lesson learned, guys. Laptops bad. Okay, I've learned this over the years. Every time it just proves to me laptops are bad in everything they do.
They only exist because you can't function in a society without them.
Yeah. Well, time flies when you're retarded. Well said, Ultra Gamer. I couldn't put it better myself.
Time fucks my ass. But I actually feel good. We're almost like 2/3 of the way done with
You
Sunlust.
fucking murdered Blood Geometry, dude. It was posing like 2 weeks ago. Last stream it was posing to be like a real formidable map, and now you just fucked its ass. Like, come
Yeah.
on. I have confidence for you now. It won't get. By the way, one last word on this for this WOD. Take it from me because I've played through it all. It won't get really bad until 24. Once 24 happens, then big boy pants get on.
Oh, that'll
Okay,
be
then
fun.
then the WOD puts the strap on and starts doing you up the arse. Okay, so yeah, get ready for map
Dying
24 when
on
that rolls
cue.
around.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, dying on cue. God, that name is like PTSD at this point because I spent so many yeah. Dying on cue, aptly named, and my God, is sadistic. The map title is a fucking bastard. It's a great map.
I like the green maps for Sunlust though. We're about to get in the green shit.
It is a great map though, to be fair. But I just got sick of playing it so much over and over to beat it. But yeah, it's a big one. It's got a lot of shit in it.
I know it's big.
Yeah.
I know it's long too. Like a lot longer than Blood Geometry was. And I'm sure
Until
longer than
then,
this too.
we're looking at like certain segments of maps, like what I said about that door that you're going to open in this map. Like certain bits of maps are going to have like.
Is it just gonna be fucking Revenants? No, don't tell me. Don't
I'm
tell
not
me.
telling. I'm not telling you what it is, but it's a lot. That's what I'm saying.
All Revenants.
I am not saying anything.
All Revenants. Okay.
I cannot confirm nor deny it's the Revenants. Because if I say it's not Revenants, then you'll think, oh yeah, it's definitely Revenants. But if I say yeah, it's Revenants, then okay, it's Revenants. So what do I say? I cannot confirm nor deny. So
Okay, it's Revenants.
I can't confirm nor deny. There's nothing else I can say. So don't.
The Revenants say
you be
ah.
stupid. What?
The Revenants say ah.
The Revenants go ah.
The Revenants say.
What the fuck is that? Oh, is that the punching?
Yeah.
Oh, punch. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
I like movies, okay? Joke.
Yes,
Sonic
I
will
like
be
movies too.
it'll be passable. It won't be like Emoji
I think
Movie
it's
where it's like a fucking
yeah.
toxin on your kid's brain. I think
Oh no,
I think
it's not
it'll
gonna
be
be
fine.
fucking close to Emoji Movie, dude. I wasn't even the original one with the bad design. I don't think was going to be that fucking bad. Like it was just the design making it Emoji Movie levels. Even if they changed nothing about the trailer and the jokes and everything, even if it was just the redesign or whatever, better than Emoji Movie, 100%. But
I did actually see the Emoji Movie. I fucking pirated it, and I have no shame
I have
in
as
saying I pirated it.
well.
So it's awesome. Movie's
It's
fucking awesome.
Emoji Movies. I remember I think we talked about this in ages ago when I said it's like the epitome of like what everyone talks about when they say like kids animated films these days are all just like corporate soulless shields trying to make money and cash in on brands and adverts.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a bit of that in all like a lot of modern kids movies these days. Is you see it a lot, but the Emoji Movie, it's like an experiment to create one that's made entirely out of pure concentrated that whatever that is, made entirely and concentrated out of that awful corporate like cash grab bullshit with no substance and all cringe. That movie just, it's not just full of it, it's like it is the movie's blood. It's like the DNA of the movie is that, it's the very essence of it. You can't get any more like an epitome and perfect example of that kind of awful film that we think of when we hate those things about films that do these than that. That is the worst it could possibly get. And
Wow.
I fucking hated it so much.
Okay.
Bad. But yeah, Sonic movie is going to be fine. It's probably not going to be the best ever. It's just going to be all right.
Yeah, Sonic movie will be good enough. And that's what we need. We need shit that's good enough. We need shit that's like passable. We've been getting too much like bad shit in everything.
I suppose so. But you don't want to get
much for like a really wide like bracket.
But then you get like mediocrity all the time. If everything is passable, then stuff is all mediocre and boring. That's the problem.
Becomes shit. If it's boring, then it's shit.
Because when you get something that's really bad, like fucking our favorite cursed man, the Doug mentioned in his second viewing the trailer. Yes, I watched that. He made a good point though. Like he almost wanted it to be like The Room bad, like so bad that it's entertainingly awful because the design was so bad. A lot of people are also saying they kind of want to see like what the movie looked like before they redesigned it. They want like a bonus feature where they can see, because you're curious to know just how much of a train wreck it was. It's fascinating. So in that way, it's like, yeah, you have awful shit films and we get mad and we hate them, but sometimes they're so bad that that's more entertaining than meh, because meh is boring. Like boring is the worst of all. That's the worst thing any entertainment can be. So yeah, I would say it's good to have more okay films, but let's not make that a standard because then we'll start making everything boringer. Make it really, really good or really, really bad.
At least let me laugh at it.
And at least you can laugh at it. Exactly. That's the point.
I think that'll be about it for today.
I can't believe it. I can't. That was fucking 2 hours and almost 2 hours 15. I can't believe that. That felt like 45 minutes. I'm not kidding.
Yeah,
It
well,
was
that's how you
so
do.
quick.
That's how you do it. I can feel
It's
fucking
not
two
normally
hours on my
like
back.
that. Like, it's just this one. My brain must be on some overdrive shit. I don't know. It's like fucking. My perception of time is like warped.
Go fucking beat off and then don't accomplish anything because it's still
I'm
November.
not. No, no, I ain't doing that. All right, we're still good. You still good?
I better go check that thing for the kids right now.
Very appropriate before you made your answer. Yes. Yeah, make sure you tick that thing first before you answer.
Hey, what are millennials calling their kids nowadays? Fucking like Brian. Hey, Brian, you know what a fucking ball sack is?
Brian.
I don't know. What the fuck do
No, it's
kids
not.
call
It's
it?
like Jaden and Braden and
Braden. What the
Samuel
fuck?
Hayden. Yeah, that
It's
shit. I heard it on Reddit. Samuel Hayden and yeah,
fucking
them ones.
Braden. What the fuck?
Yes, that's what I heard.
I'm gonna call
That's
my
like
kid
the
Laser Ink.
trashy, like bad, like stereotype.
Dude, if I see a kid and I know his name's Braden, I'm fucking uppercutting him on the sidewalk.
Oh my god, uppercutting.
There's no age gap. I'll
This
uppercut
cracks
your
me
fucking
up.
kid.
You're just like, fuck this kid. Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
I'm just so amusing the idea of fucking Laser with this fucking funny look with his shades and his top and everything, his whole get up and just fucking uppercutting this little kid.
Yeah.
Fuck them kids.
Dumb fucking kids.
Dude, you guys are fucking terrible people, man. You guys fucking hate kids and want to fucking beat them up. Dude, you better take that shit real quick because YouTube know you hate
Okay,
kids.
but look, if you don't like your kids enough to name them something like Braden, then why would uppercutting them matter to you?
That's interesting logic, Laser. That is very great logic. I've heard this a lot from people, though. People fucking tell me, oh, I hate kids. I fucking hate kids. Like my friend at a convention, I was like, oh, I fucking hate kids. I was saying, oh, it's cool that more families and kids are coming to these conventions. It's cool they're getting more involved. It's like, oh, I fucking hate kids.
Dude, I
fucking
fucking hate
them. So
kids.
annoying. What? Everyone keeps saying this to me. Like, I don't particularly enjoy annoying kids. But I wouldn't say, oh, I just hate kids. Like, what the fuck is wrong with everybody?
Detriment to my
Is it
fucking
me
brain,
or is
my
everyone
sanity,
just a
my
fucking
finances.
asshole?
You gotta fucking end up paying somehow for those guys.
You're all terrible people. I don't know, man.
Kids are terrible people. I want to uppercut all of them.
Everyone's
Name doesn't
terrible.
matter.
Oh, okay.
Name doesn't matter. Age doesn't
Dude,
matter.
some kids, okay. It's like everybody else though. Most people are fucking terrible people as well. You'd uppercut most other people. Look at all these Twitter people complaining. Like you'd uppercut most of them people, same as kids.
Yeah.
So like, what's the difference? You could just say, oh, I hate kids. Like it's something about the fact that they're kids that's the problem. They're just people. Like everyone's shitty little people.
They're just shitty little people.
Shitty big people, shitty little people. They're little kids, man. What? I don't get it. I don't get this fucking I hate kids thing. Like it's so harsh. Like I hate some kids. I get that. I hate certain types of kids that think they're all that. Yeah, okay. But when so many people say to me, like my friends, and I hate kids. I just fucking hate kids. You just sound like an evil person.
It's so hard.
Dude, I am noble. I don't hate kids, and I'm not obsessed with kids either. Kids are just kids. They're just people and whatever. It's just another part of gamerland. I was going to say the S word. The S word. But to me, it's just, the fucking kids, man. It's just stupid fucking kids. It doesn't matter. It's no big deal to me. Maybe that's because I don't have to, I don't know, put up with them all the time, but I don't know. I've seen so. I don't know. It makes me feel like I'm some sort of fucking noble saint compared to everyone else who says they fucking hate kids and they want to burn them alive or some shit.
I want to do a fucking goalpost.
And goalpost. And I'm just like, yeah, it's whatever. So I must be like the patron saint of fucking childcare or something now at this point. Fuck's
No,
sake.
the thing is, I've
I'm
repeatedly
gonna be
heard
next
that
Santa.
I will grow out of it. Like that's why I've been here my whole life. It's been 9 years.
Grow out of it?
Yeah, grow out of like
Dude,
I don't know, wanting to punch
you're like
kids
an
and shit.
adult now. What are you talking about?
I don't
Grow
know.
out of it.
Whenever like really fully grown to like 25 or something. That's why I keep hearing.
All the people that I've also said, not just you, that my other friends and people I know who've said this to me are like my age. So I don't think it's a grow out of it thing. Unless you mean like grow into middle age where you're like you want to have a family and kids, but you get the midlife crisis. If that is growing out of it, no, that's growing into a crisis. No, thank you. That's dumb.
It's growing out of one fucking terrible mindset and into another.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like, I don't think it's a growing out of it thing. I think those people are just fucking horrible. You're all fucking horrible people. You hate kids.
All you're doing
No,
is you
you're
hate
evil.
kids because you're bad because you hate kids.
You fucking hate kids. You're an evil person. I'm a good person. Everyone subscribe to me. I'm good. Okay, I like
Yeah,
people.
there's been no,
I like
there's
no.
been no
Listen,
reasoning to it. You just said I don't like.
no,
said
I
you're bad
like
because you don't
people
kids.
who
That's
are
bad.
likable. I like good kids. I like good people. I don't like bad kids. I don't like bad people. There you go. Bad thing bad. Good thing good. I just did a Twitter tag. There you go. Likes. Give me likes. It's
Bad
one
thing
of them.
bad, good thing good. Kid
Literally,
bad,
I
not
saw
kid
that again
good.
the other day, and I fucking just did that. Every time I see that now, that's what I'm gonna write on Twitter. If I see one of them stupid fucking Twitter posts that gets like a 60,000 likes or some shit, and it's like both like some trying to word it all clever, like there's some fucking political expert or social expert. This is some bullshit that's like bad thing is bad, and I'm gonna do that every time I see it now. I'm just gonna fucking bad thing bad, good thing good. Because it's fucking annoying. These people are stupid. They think these people on Twitter think they're so fucking smart, man. They think they're so woke.
I just
And when I
don't.
say
I
woke,
just
I'm not
fucking.
trying to.
I'm terrified of the idea of spending hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars on a fucking smaller me that could possibly one day just say
Well,
like,
that's
you know what,
having kids.
I don't
That's
like you.
having kids. That's not like I hate kids. That's like I don't want to have kids. I don't want to have my own kids to respond to. I don't want that.
It's part
Nor
of it.
do
It's
I.
part of it.
I don't want kids, but I wouldn't say I fucking hate kids. Like there's a big step from I do not wish to start a family and have children and raise them to I vehemently like have a hatred for young people. What the fuck? You're just evil. You're a boomer, dude. That's
You
what
said why
boomers
it's
do.
evil.
They
You haven't
hate
said
kids.
why just like wanting to
You
punch a
hate,
kid in the
you
face.
hate kids because they're always on their phones. Is that what it is?
No,
Laser?
younger
Boomer?
than that. They can't. No, the ones
No,
that can't
no,
comprehend phones.
no. There is no younger than that. All the fucking kids are on their phones. Fucking 3-year-olds on their fucking tablets.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how young they are. They're all using them now.
Yeah, well, there's some more evidence for you.
Yeah, evidence towards you being a boomer because they're always on their tablets and phones. This is why you hate them. So you prove my point.
Yeah, they're fucking.
Dude, you can't debate me. I'm gonna fucking
they're
win.
basically
I'm gonna
fucking key cards at this point. They're basically
I'm gonna
key cards for like
bend your
fucking
ass.
30-year-old like droopy fucking saggy-eyed moms to like
Yes.
through wherever they want. Movie
They're the worst,
theaters.
though. You
Bringing
just
your
stick
kid
the
to
kids in front
anything
of
is
the device.
fucking terrible, actually.
Yes, it is. It is. And that's a whole other issue. But we're talking about people who say they fucking hate kids. And you're a
You never said why it's
you're a
bad.
horrible
You haven't
person,
said
and
anything
you're
why
good.
it's bad. You just said, "Oh, you're bad."
Bad
'cause you
because
don't like
why do you
kids.
have this hatred for children? They're just children, man.
'Cause they're
Some
fucking
children are bad,
stupid.
to say you collectively hate a group of people, even if they're children, dude, that's fucking ageist. That's childish. Dude, it's never good to just say you hate a certain group of people just like that. Like anybody, dude. Fucking
It's still not evidence.
kids
You're trying to call me a racist, like I called you a racist.
That's what like you should come to expect it. Like I don't get it. People on the bus, people on transport who like there's a baby crying, like fucking baby crying, I can't stand it. Dude,
Because it's like clockwork.
No, listen to me. Because I always Londoner, I always use the tube. I'm always in the thick of the fucking shit. I'm so used to it that it's just like it's the fucking background noise. It's the streets. It's the ambience. I'm on the bus. There's a baby fucking crying. It's just a baby crying.
Okay, well that's different
because
because that's just like conditioning.
What is wrong with people? Conditioning.
Yeah.
Why are you making it sound like some
you
fucking
go through the baby cry
dystopian
system. You
freak?
go through the baby cry system, and now
Scary.
you're fine with it.
No. You're trying to make me sound like I'm some sort of brainwashed fucking slave going through the street. No.
The CIA is strategically putting babies in the subways. They're making them cry. They're trying to dumb down our society.
Dude, you gotta be
these
honest
crying
with me.
babies.
Dude, just be honest with me. No, but there was one part where I came out of train station. I'm just gonna say train station because it was overground. But I was coming out of train station near my home a couple of weeks ago in the morning. It was like 7 a.m. So it was like bright early. People were all going to work. They're all flooding out. I was going home. Um, and the way I know people have probably likened this before, where like people all traveling in a commute, they're like, oh, look, a bunch of zombies. This was like the most uncannily like it felt like I was in a movie set, like I was on The Walking Dead or something. And like, okay, action, and I'm walking in this group of people who are shuffling along like the stereotypical, like fucking Shaun of the Dead when they pretend to be the zombies to get to the Winchester. It's like that. They're all the group of fucking zombies that are just shuffling around, and I'm in the middle of them, and I've got my headphones on, and listening to music. I'm just looking around. I feel like I'm alive. My eyes are darting around. All these other people are just like fucking half dead. Like, and I'm like the one guy who's like looking around, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm the only sane, normal person. And usually I'm not the only sane. I'm like the not sane normal person. So it's weird, autism. And it felt really weird. And it was like the one time where I looked at all the commute and I'm like, I feel like I'm the only alive person here. Everyone's like dead. Here. No, don't fucking conflate my words, dude. Not the smartest one here. Don't get it. Don't take it that way. It just felt like I was the only person who was alive. Like I'm the fucking protagonist in some survival shit because everyone else is just a fucking dead the creature. Like, it's just weird. It was so weird the way they shuffled though. I see commute all the time. People look like normal people. They're quiet and they're miserable because it's London. That's how it is. But not like this. This was a weird one.
Yeah, dude. I haven't experienced anything like that. I've ridden like some
Black Mirror episode, dude. London is a Black Mirror episode. I'm living in Black Mirror, dude. You don't think? Okay.
I've seen like some fucking... like smaller like fucking public transports, and I never had anything like that because there's nothing like on that scale.
Yeah, that one was a wild one, but you get used to it. But what my point is in any of that anyway is because I'm surrounded with that fucking zombified horde, but I haven't got any weapons to kill them with, so I'm just stuck there. I can't use my fist because they haven't put no alert on it in the vanilla game, so it's going to alert everyone. So I can't fucking do anything. I can't do anything, so I just keep going around them. But within me, I know like this is just not right. So it's not like I've become conditioned. Like I hear a baby crying, I'm used to it because I'm one of the zombies, and I've become fucking soul. I've fucking grown so used to it that it's just part of my life. It just isn't that bothersome. Why do people get so fucking worked up over the stupidest shit? Like a baby cries natural. Like it's just a fucking. If it's like a little kid talking shit, like swearing and shit on the it's different. It's different. But like a baby crying, it's like birds. It's like if birds are like making loud noises in a tree in the woods, and you're walking. If you're hiking in the woods for a couple of hours, like it's your pastime, and you hear some bird that's really loud, it's like a fucking bird pisses them off. It's like it's the fucking part of the. What the fuck? Like, what is wrong with this? Is what these creatures do.
I'm not thrilled by birds either, but like, yeah, that's completely different.
And it's like, I fucking hate birds. I hate birds because they make these noises. I don't know. But I know your reason for hating kids wasn't just because they make noises. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but it just seems so strange to me that even though I do get why people get annoyed by kids, I get it. They're annoying. They're stupid. They're immature. Our kids are fucking stupid. The subreddit, and I get it, but to just be like so open as to say to me, like, dude, I fucking hate kids. I just fucking hate kids. And it's like, no, you can't say that.
Why can't
you
say
can't
that?
say that. He's got hit by a truck driver, man's dead. No, you can't say that. I'm sorry. I don't know. It just your baby crying. That's just like one thing. Don't worry about sleeping.
We've had enough of your baby crying.
No, it's not baby. I'm the one baby crying? Okay, you're the one who fucking hate kids. Fucking keep whining, you snowflake. Okay, you're a boomer and a snowflake. See, you see how they turned it on everyone where they started calling like fucking easily offended people snowflake, and then they started turning it on like boomers and shit. Now, you're the snowflake. You know what the truth is? Everybody's fucking snowflake because everybody's a fucking idiot. That's what it is, okay? It's not about politics.
Yep,
people always try to make it about politics, but it's not about politics. It's just stupid people everywhere. That's what it is. See? I got the shit checked out. Okay, I got the best takes. There's stupid people everywhere. And people think there's only stupid people here and not here. No. There's stupid people everywhere.
There's stupid people everywhere. The internet didn't create more stupid people, but it opened up a window.
But you can't just say, I hate all people. That's it. You can't just say, I hate all people. Same as you can't say, I hate all people who have this political ideologue. You can't say, I hate all kids, because those are kids. Like, there's idiots.
Kids a political ideologue?
No. You're conflating. You're getting it wrong again. I'm comparing it by saying you can't say you hate all this group of people just because there's so many idiots in that group that piss you off. Same with the kids. Kids are annoying you. You can't just say I hate all kids. You see, you get it?
No, it's not just the certain
Oh my god,
members of the group.
you're a
It's 'cause
fucking
it's
boomer,
every
dude.
one
I
of
can't
them.
go fucking shit. You're a fucking okay boomer. Like you're fucking. I know you're rocking a look with shades. I know what you're trying to do. Trying to get that look. Fucking pull up the gas station in your truck. Fucking these kids and their phones, dude. You're streaming, dude. Streaming.
You shouldn't hate all kids because I walked off of a subway
No,
once and
no,
there's
no, no,
zombies
don't start.
everywhere.
No. You're doing that shit again. Oh, here's the argument you presented with one point that you made up, and I'm going to make that look like that was your only argument. No. Don't fucking do that shit. All right, you can't. Don't do that. Okay, I'm going to fucking Shapiro your ass. All right, you fucking around with me. Right, when I'm doing these arguments, you know, Epic 2 shoot sector, you fucking know. When I commit to these arguments, you ain't fucking getting my ass. All right, don't stick in the hook up my ass on this one because I know what I'm talking about. Because the thing is, don't dive into an argument if you don't know at least half about what you're talking about. If you don't know what you're talking about, fucking back out and stay out of it. But I'm gonna go in there because I know what I'm talking about, dude. These people say they hate kids. These people say they hate kids. And it just don't make sense to me. That's all. That was my only point, though. I just said it doesn't seem right, and you're trying to get me to like fucking make a manifesto about why it's bad. I just wanted to tell people I think it's weird. I think it's odd and it's unsettling.
Okay, well that was
why would you?
That's all. That's
why
all
would
I
you
wanted
say
to hear.
that?
I just wanted to hear something. I don't.
You had loads of things. You're bullshitting me, man. You're just fucking with me.
You didn't say it's
wind
like,
me
oh,
up.
it's weird.
Dude, I feel like half the time you're just trying to wind my ass up, like get me all riled up. You're
It's
fucking
funny.
playing me. Yes, I know it's funny because everyone likes to hear me riled up. I get it, but you know, no, I'm just legit about that, man. Kids are fucking stupid, but some kids are cool. Some kids are annoying as shit. But the same could be said about anybody. See, you don't just say I hate all people.
Yeah, just say you hate all people.
No, because you sound like a fucking asshole. You're a cynical idiot. Like fucking, like fucking. What is it? Nihilist. You fucking. You're just loser.
I get it
don't know.
now. Thank you for showing me. I don't hate kids. I hate people.
I mean, technically, if you're talking statistically, that is a better step up than just hating kids because the kids are innocent. What do they do?
So
Whereas people have
that's
done
so
things,
fucking
but it's
weird.
still not good. It's still not good. It's better, but it's still not good. We've managed to bring Razor a step up from hating just kids to hating people. So it's more general, and you can more attribute it to what people have actually done. Whereas kids are kind of innocent, you can't really blame.
I think
So
we're
now
gonna
it's a
step
little
off
more
after that
moral,
one.
but
Fuck them kids.
it's still
Good night.
fuck them kids. God damn it.
We're gonna finish Sunlust eventually.
Yes, by like next Summerlust. Summerlust. Sunmer. Yeah, we're fucking doing this with the help of my experience of the maps now, combined with lasers and this guy's reviews and anything else I can find that helps us with tips. We are gonna see Laser beat this shit.
You know what? I think you should.
Hopefully,
you should
he's
play.
quested like people again as well.
You should play some Summer of '69, the extra like Sunlust level pack.
Oh yeah, the bonus stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you should
probably
play
will.
it.
I didn't know that was a thing, so
nice.
I'll now that I've done Sunlust, I think I'll do those as well quickly, just bang them out.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
All right, thanks for tuning to whatever the fuck that was.
Thanks for coming into Sunlust and fuck them kids.
Not. Oh my god.